Oh yeah, what is going on? What is going on? It is the
Mm,
return of GMT. Boy, it's been long waited, long awaited. Shout out to everybody as y'all come in. Please hit that subscribe button. Let everybody know your boy is back. Hit that like button, man. And it is the start of Black Hoodie Energy. Goddamn me.
yeah.
The way it's spelt on the screen, go subscribe to that channel. You wearing some real shit. Same slogans before. Real talk for real people.
Hmm.
All right,
Yes.
all right. Y'all,
it's
Chappelle, what's happening, baby?
it's gonna be a it's gonna be a tough one, but a somewhat easy one tonight. Because something needs to be addressed. Some things need to be addressed. We need some clarity on some things that are being said and things that are being pushed. And I think the only way that these narratives or whatever are going to be deadened is if we talk about them. But not only talk about them, give solutions for them. Because there's a lot of BS going on. And it's been going on for a long while now, to where it has me confused.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, it has Slick confused. It has everybody confused on what it exactly is.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm talking about is culture.
Mm-hmm.
Like, culture for me probably means something different than culture for you. Culture for Pale probably something different than what it is for me or Slick. But there's one universal guideline when it comes to cultural for a people. Granted, the Latino community, they have their heroes. They celebrate their culture, even if there's fraliquas or whatever it is. They still come together to celebrate their culture. They do that. Caucasian people, they come together to celebrate their culture. Asian people, they come together to celebrate their culture. French, German, Russian, Chinese, all of them, they come together to celebrate their culture. What the hell is our culture? You know, I have a problem with people always saying, do it for the culture. Do it for the culture. Well, what is it? What is the culture? Is hip hop the culture? Is the dope game? Is that the culture? Is the new thing, the new wave, this strip club, this YOLO living, is that the culture? But every time somebody says something after doing one of these things, they always talking about, yeah, that's what's up. Do it for the culture. What is our culture? All of those can't be our culture. Because growing up, listening, I had the privilege of being raised by my grandparents. I loved them to death.
Mm-hmm.
Witnessing culture then compared to culture now, I'm having a cultural shock. You know, things ain't adding up. The scale ain't right, Slick. The scale ain't right.
Well,
Somebody's skimming or somebody's putting a little bit of additives into it. Can
that
can
that
you
is,
can you tell me where I'm lacking or where anything is lacking?
I think for you and a lot of people who are coming to realization, because I can't stand. First off, I can't stand that word woke. I'm sorry, I don't. That word means nothing other than you actually woke up this morning. But at the end of the day, and that didn't mean no disrespect to nobody, but y'all, a lot of y'all use that word and take it out of context. When Malcolm X said that, he didn't mean it like, oh, you to be used as a demeaning term because I don't think how you think. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Um, he literally meant it as a word for you to open your eyes and see what's actually going on in front of you. It doesn't mean that you conscious. Conscious mean that you aware. That's what it means. Conscious don't mean that you smarter than nobody else. All right. So when it comes to this word, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Um, was that it?
No, go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead. That was
Okay.
just a nervous tick.
Okay. Just want to know if that was it what we talked about. Um, and for is that, whatever, by me saying that first, I just wanted to set the tone of that, don't nobody have to be part of the conscious community to understand and see what's going on. It's just a matter of fact that what I've seen, starting to see for conversations like this, there's a lot of people just talking, and they ain't doing nothing about it. It's a lot of people milking it, and they ain't doing nothing about it, right? Me,
Mm-hmm.
I did the sneaker thing, still is. Shoe trap coming back, shameless plug, but you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, I took my platform and I went to Slick 50 TV. Then I went to GMT. You know why? Because I felt like, you know, why not have these type of conversations, but not only just have these conversations, but to get solutions. How can we come to a collective, right?
Right.
Like-minded folk and make something happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out of it, I won't say kind of ideas to see. I got a team. We built a company, so it can happen. 3 men that didn't know each other, and it happened. So, having said that, it's a proven fact by having these type of conversations, bringing things to the forefront, can have resolution, can have problem solving, and real have real results. Okay. Now, in order for this word culture, first off, we hear it used 2 different ways. Either you're a culture vulture, or this is for the culture, or this is that and the third, right? The word culture to me, for us, is becoming a word with no definition. Okay. Everything can't be for the culture. Like Black Hoodie said right here, that you can look at damn near every other race, right? And you can see how they celebrate their culture. No matter how, and that's not to say that they don't have thugs, they don't have gangsters, they don't have that. But what I'm saying is they still respect what? Their culture.
Their culture.
If you celebrate Ramadan, I bet you that dude take time off Ramadan and he can be one of the biggest drug dealers. He gonna do it. He's gonna respect it. And I feel like the lack of respect for our culture is gone. Now, what is our culture? The little culture that we do have, we get hooked on what a white person says or somebody on the outside says, to the point where we don't pay it no mind. Our culture no mind. We too busy complaining about what how somebody else wants to advertise black folks, right? If
Mm-hmm.
we too busy complaining about that and not celebrating our greatness, how do you expect somebody else to respect it?
But here's my issue. Here's my issue with what you just said. Respecting greatness. First, you have to acknowledge that you're great. What has been great?
All right. Exactly. See, now, that's a good question. This is why I said we don't celebrate what we need to celebrate. Then everything in a person's home was invented by who? A black person. It may seem small, minute to some
Mm-hmm.
people, but it's a big deal because it was invented by people that's supposed to be uneducated, that weren't nothing to do. You understand what I'm saying? These are
Mm-hmm.
general ideas that don't get the respect that they should get the respect. You do history on a car. Old boy Ford didn't invent that. The engine. He may got the frame, but the engine was who? So it's like those little things that are not taught, and them things that should be taught generate ideas. It's inspiring to young men to say, "Dang, he did that without what I got now." Right? You go back
Right.
to Chinese heritage; they celebrate samurais, emperors. It
Right.
don't matter how far back it go; they gonna honor it. They got tradition that go far back. I don't think they even know how, but I know they still taking their shoes off when they walk in their cribs. You gonna pray for you eat. You gonna
Mm-hmm.
respect your mama and daddy. You gonna do it all. You see what I'm saying? So that's the
Because that's
stuff
their
that's
culture.
lacking. Right,
Yeah.
that's their culture. And we have it. It's just not celebrated and putting on a grand scale as everybody else's. And I think the main problem when it comes to culture is us. We can't sit here and say, "Oh, this for the culture," and all we hearing is about shooting and killing and smoking weed. Yeah, that's for the culture. Is that what you really want people to? Because when you do that, you associate that with black folk, and is that what you want to say really? So then if by you saying yeah, that's for the culture, right? How you expect everybody else to look at this? Because hey, no matter what you, no matter hey, we run a show called the Judges Table. You will be judged
You
regardless.
will be. And see, that's something else that people need to get out of this whole "don't judge me." When you walk out the house and you're making a first impression, all first impressions are judgments. So get that out your dang head to begin with. Come on, live in reality. This is not La La Land. This
Facts.
is not this is not Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. This is not Neverland. This is
Facts.
goddamn reality.
Facts.
Reality sucks, but
Right.
reality is also what you make it.
Right.
And the things that these little simple-minded people, these are simple-minded people. These are simple-minded people doing simple-minded things, saying that twerking is for the culture. No, it is not. No, it is not. Slanging is for the culture. No, it is not. Is it a means to get by? Granted, all black market things are a way to get by. I'm never going to knock that. But is that so ingrained in us that that has to be part of the culture? Where is the excellence? Where is it? Or are we just so damn conditioned to be mediocre to where mediocre is the standard?
This what you're saying is, I mean, you touched on some good stuff right there. Like, for instance, when you was a slave, you was taught you don't go past this line. We can take back just make funny life.
Tell about the gun line, boss.
Camp 8, we don't have a fence, right? In today's day, for its media and stuff like that, niggas ain't going out the fence. They not gonna speaking against the establishment is going out the fence. All right, you will be shut down. Period. And that's how they look at you. But let me tell you something. If they can't fire everybody. They can't get rid of everybody. They can't do it. But see, it's that dollar that kind of hold people in place, and that's the new noose. That's the new leash. You see what I'm saying? And at some point, you have to realize if you sitting there knowing that you should be opening your mouth, you should be worth, you worth more than that dollar they're giving you. You have to realize that you sitting there selling your soul.
But that's where accountability comes in.
Yeah.
And nobody is taking accountability.
No.
Like, it's very far and in between with people taking accountability for shit. Like, we were just talking about the Super Bowl. We were just talking about the halftime. I didn't watch none of it. But from what I've gathered, people are excited about it for the illusion of some kind of progress. I don't agree with that. No, if anything, that's showing you an unattainable goal. That's all that is. Do it for the culture. Do it for the culture. Yeah, celebrities that we've been watching since the early goddamn 90s. And Eminem and 50 since the late 90s, early 2000s. They just now performing at a Super Bowl?
Well, they just now performing at the Super Bowl because they're allowed, but at the same time, That's my thing.
But
They
how is
say
that a win?
it's not, and it's not a. To me, it's just a win in entertainment. It's not a win for culture. It's not a win. It does it for when I speak of culture, stuff that pushes us forward.
Yes, that's
That
what.
that does nothing for us. And let me tell you something. This I'm speaking to the motherfuckers who want to hear it now. Now, see, now I gotta start. I gotta talk where I want to talk. Now, I was raised to be an independent man, right? A go getter, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can give a fuck. Shout out to Dr. Dre. Love his music. But what he what he eat, don't make me shit. So if you sitting there idolizing these cats to the T, when do you have time to put your best foot forward and make progress for yourself? See, I look at cats like that as healthy competition. He can do it, I can do it. You just became my rival, nigga. It's that simple. And I'm not gonna stop till I'm bigger and I'm better. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get progress. That's not hating on the next man. I can still eat with you, but I'm gonna tell you, watch, I'm coming up, nigga. You better watch out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a healthy having a healthy diet of competition. There's nothing wrong with it, and that's how the world was made. Period. Competition. Now, for people to say that was one for the culture, we needed that, dude. That's a flash in the pan. That does nothing. Nobody's gonna remember it after a while. Nobody's even gonna care. Nobody's gonna say in the history book, remember when Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50 Cent? Nobody's gonna give a damn. What people give a damn about, well, I can't even say that, but what people will start giving a damn about when you do start to see progress. That's why you still hear about MLK. Regardless what you want to say about the man, he still pushed forward. He put his best foot forward, and he had progress. Right? Even wasn't the progress at the speed it should have been. It was progress. Same thing with Malcolm X. He was prolific, captivated the minds of many. That's progress. How many as of late, and god damn it, don't nobody say fucking Kanye West. As of late, has captivated the minds as such as the people before?
Nobody.
So therefore, it's safe to say our culture ain't moved.
Our culture hasn't. It's been stagnant. That's the word for it. Stagnant. First, I want to give a shout out to Webster. Webster, culture, the customs, arts, social institutions, traditions, achievements of particular nations, people, and other social groups. The key word in that to me is traditions.
Right.
We are getting away from traditions. We've been slowly and steadily moving away from traditions, and it's been our own fault. It's been our own fault. Like, sure, I could blame the white man just as well as the next person can. I can be all niggerish and everything like that. I can get the face tats and everything like that and all these different type of things. But when it boils down to it, where's the tradition in it? There's no tradition anywhere. Raising your kids with tradition and with customs is one of the best things you could do to them. See, a lot of people want to turn away from traditions because they think of the hardships that came with those same traditions.
Mm-hmm.
But not realizing that those hardships is what made our ancestors who they were. That's why they carried on those traditions. Traditions get you by. Traditions get you where you need to go. And ain't nobody putting these damn traditions forward. We losing ourselves. We are slowly but steadily losing ourselves year after year, decade after decade, and it's not getting better. It's not.
No. Check this out. At the end of the day, when it comes to the tradition thing or whatever the case may be, that's an at home thing, right? And it did when you said that, it brings me to my father told me. taking care of kids. Some people say, well, I have to take care of my kids. Well, when you had kids, before you even got pregnant, you should understood if you wanted kids. Because my dad told me he had to do shit. You understand me? You have to want, if you wanted kids, you have to want to take care of them. See, another thing, we got to get our terminology in order because words mean every motherfucking thing, whether you believe it or not. And I'm not the greatest damn speaker. You understand me?
Yeah.
But you can't say, I have to take care of my kids. Oh my God, I got to watch. I got to babysit. I heard a dude say I had to babysit my son.
No.
Like, what you mean, bro? These are the little small things that carry on and carry on, carry on. And it makes it seem all right when you say stuff like this. And then there's no fault at the end of it. Now, when you get back to the word accountability, the person ain't going to hold himself accountable if ain't nobody on the outside going to hold him accountable. Because sometimes that dumb motherfucker don't know what he doing. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to hold our own accountable. Just as much when we holler at each other. Slick, you wrong. Slick, I got to disagree, bro. You wrong. The problem is everybody want yes men. Yes, 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 and don't know. That's how they end up leaving wearing skirts. That's how you get these guys sacrificing themselves. And when I say sacrifice, not no damn conspiracy thing. I'm saying you giving with your beliefs up for a paycheck. You know why? Because you soft.
Yeah.
You soft. Men need to stand the hell up and be goddamn me men and quit worrying about being a chauvinist and this, that, and the third. That don't mean nothing. What this got to do with culture? You know where culture come from? The staple of the household. That's what traditions are born. Right? I'm getting sick of people blaming white folk for everything. Oh, we celebrate Thanksgiving for this and the third. Because white people, let me tell you something. If you, like me and my brother, we don't call it Thanksgiving. We call it Happy Food Day because we know what happened that day. Okay? We know what happened that day. So we respect the Native Americans, you know what I'm saying? And we choose to do it in that manner. But we don't stop our tradition of what we've been doing because it brings our family together. We check on each other. We can see folk. So what I probably just say to hell with my family because of that. So in the day, like I think I was telling you that. At the end of the day, if you let somebody stop you doing from what you've been doing, and you like if you block somebody, this is the best example I give people, when you don't want to talk to somebody, instead of being a man or a grown-ass woman saying, I don't want to talk to you anymore, good day, you block them, right? You think you won, but you ain't because they changed you.
Yeah.
So
you got the phone line.
Do I have the phone line?
Yeah.
I got the link if they want. Which one you want? Yeah.
Whichever one. Whoever wants to come in, get on this, you more than welcome to, because this is a topic that everybody needs to get in on. Everybody needs to get in on this. This is everybody's responsibility. Everybody's.
So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Me, I can give a fuck less what goes on outside my whole household unless it affect me and mine. But at the same token, what's on the outside can really get to me and mine. And when I see it, the dumb shit, I'm for real. I had a guy at my job. He was wearing one of them little purse things or whatever. And I do call it a purse because it's a purse. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was charging him for something. He gave me $21 when it was $10 something cent. I told him straight from, boy, you too damn high. I said, what you gonna do with somebody? I said, dog, on top of that, you had all your money balled up in your purse. I said, by me seeing that, if I want to get you, all I do is run up on you, snatch your purse. What you gonna call the cops and say you got mugged? Since when a man get mugged? He looked at me like I was crazy. You don't stick. I was taught when you got big bills, you keep your money in your front pocket. If you get robbed, give him your wallet.
Yep.
Like I told him that, I said, put your money in your pocket, man. You don't put it in that damn purse. You know, that's how it went, you know what I mean, or whatever. But all these little things for his culture, because big weed smoke, all that stuff, that shit don't matter, bruh. And for all of us to charge these little minute things and call them it's for the culture, that's bullshit. And I call cultivation on his own. That's what you doing. You leeching. You creating something out of nothing that still ends up being nothing and making people really feel like it's real. And it's not. It's an illusion. Mm-hmm. How many people can you say, for real, doing something for your community that you idolize. Right? A very few. That's why I said I like LeBron what he did. I love Dwayne Wade build a school. You know what I'm thinking. And the thing is, you
Jalen
don't
Rose was the first.
Jalen Rose, yeah, Jalen Rose. But you don't have to. You don't have to give to the world. You know what I'm saying? And for people to keep their hand out, man. That's that's what kills me because, we got enough black billionaires. If they gave a damn, they can make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
But accountability, like I say, words mean everything. We not gonna hold ourselves accountable. Ain't nobody sitting there telling ourselves, ain't no way. Look, for instance, Nick Cannon, Jewish people jumped on his ass, right? Even though I felt like he wasn't wrong. They jumped on his ass. You know what? Because they felt like their integrity was being insulted. Their traditions were being insulted. They felt like you was really getting at them. You see what I'm saying? When somebody do that to us, though, no.
We gotta smile, shake our head, and nod, and go
Nobody
into the
says
background.
nothing.
No, fuck that. I have a problem with that. Like, that's I have a problem with being a coward and dying on your knees than standing and dying like a man. I have a problem with that. Now, granted, not everybody's cut from that same cloth. This is a different kind of cloth talk we about to have. This is a different kind of cloth. This ain't satin. This is rough. This is rugged. This is cotton. This is something our ancestors picked. This is cotton talk. There's a lot of bitch assness going on in our community. There's a lot of bitch ass niggas. Let's just call it what it is. From the rappers on up to the politicians, there's a lot of bitch ass niggas, and there's a handful, just a handful of people who are willing and able to do what it takes, but they're being held back by the coon ass niggas. And when I say coon ass niggas, let me clarify. Your neighborhood dope dealer that don't give a fuck about anything that's going on, selling drugs in front of somebody's grandma's house. That's a coon. The stick-up kid that you know is going to rob everybody in the neighborhood blind and not give a fuck about it because he's only worried about himself. That's a coon. And you a coon for allowing that shit instead of checking his little ass. The politician is more willing to spend money on his church and his home other than the community that he's representing, the place that he's representing. That's a fucking coon. So coons come in all different levels. The mayor, governor, hell, even the fucking president, all these niggas in this line have been coons since the days when I was in fucking tighty whities playing with Ninja Turtles. And nothing has fucking changed. Nothing has fucking changed at all. And I'm tired of it. I really am tired of it, to where any little change that you try to make is being overshadowed by the amount of bullshit. The amount of bullshit. Whatever little change, whatever little progress you seem to make, there's a new little rapper that comes out. Ill Gilly Killer 2 times. That's the little nigga's name. And he talking about killing a nigga, but motherfucker went to prep school. These little niggas.
But hold on, man. Hold on. I always stop you though, bro. I got to step on your toes a little bit. Just because I was the dope man once upon a time, goddamn me. Go on, AWOL. What's happening, baby? Look, man.
I get in here after Slick finishes his count.
You got it. You know, it's a tough one because again, it depends what bubble you come out of. What was your society? That's kind of tricky. Now I do believe in the guy that I hope the guy that's sticking up everybody ain't sticking nobody up in his own hood, because that's the dumbest shit ever.
And that's where he is.
But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That's one of those situations where I say it's no OGs no more. It's not nobody, you know what I'm saying, to try to help guys. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? It was cats that didn't have daddies when I grew up. It ain't like when I grew up, everybody had daddy. Hell, my mom wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? I had my daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
But at the same time, it was people in the streets that would, hey, don't do that shit, bro. You live here. You know what I'm saying? Pick that paper up. Don't you stay here? Whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But speaking from the ex-dope man, I will say that sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, okay, speaking from the child of being a child of a dope head, that's not what you want.
No, it's not. It's not what you want. And also saying that, we gotta remember this: drugs is a choice.
Drugs are a choice. Granted, that is, but at the same time, you don't shit where you sleep.
I mean, that's a catch-22 on that, bro. I mean, like I said, because no matter where I walk with it, it's a choice. I'm not forcing it down your throat. This ain't New Jack City where they make the card and you gonna stay here and y'all better buy this. It ain't nothing like that. You know, people gonna find you. You know what I'm saying?
That's
or
true.
where the case may be. So,
but it's a choice on both ends.
Now that's right. It is. It is. But in some cases, it's the easiest choice. In some cases, it's the only choice.
But then it creates a cycle. It creates a cycle of damage.
Well, it depends on the person who's doing it, because I don't still do it. And I still
no, I'm not saying. Look, okay. Dude sells dope. He's probably going through something. Grant, everybody's going through something.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. He sells to that mother. He sells to that mother or to that father.
Mm-hmm.
He at that time when he's selling, he does not give a fuck about that situation.
No.
He doesn't, because he doesn't care about the future of the community. He cares about his own future.
Right, but it's not necessarily like I said, it depends on the person who's selling. I mean, sometimes it's like one of the same. I'm selling because I'm trying to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know
you trying to
at
eat.
that moment, I can't worry about nobody else.
Yeah, but you trying to eat.
Or
I'm not eating at all.
I understand that. But you gotta remember, that guy don't know that your situation.
They got a lot of ways you could go with that, Polo. That's why you gotta have that in perspective.
Yeah, you gotta have
because Polo, let me hit you with this.
There's no perspective for this.
No, I'm about to break it down for you in another type of way. Check this out. Say you have high blood pressure, right?
Okay.
You may not have it, but say you have it. Say you have high blood pressure and which is a cousin of congestive heart failure.
Right.
And it all runs with type 1, type 2 diabetes and all this good. It just all around runs in the thing, but blood pressure is supposed to be the start, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
You mad at McDonald's because they say you're a Big Mac?
There you go.
See that argument.
No, I can. It's pretty much the same thing.
I can. And plenty of people have sued McDonald's for that.
But
they have.
It's not their fault. You didn't have to go to that drive-through, and you didn't have to walk into the door with the M on the handle.
This is all true. See, I guess what I'm describing isn't a utopia that will never exist. You know, where
what you're describing is the after effects. The after effects, you know what I'm saying? You're coming from the tail end of it. So you're describing the after effects of what happens after that person gets on drugs, right? But in the beginning, the person that initially has the drugs ain't worried about, like you said, they don't care about it's not my job to care about your well-being. I don't even know you. The service, right? I'm just providing a service like your local liquor store.
I'm talking about
like everybody else. When you go in that McDonald's or that Popeyes drive-through, they don't know you from a can of paint, dude.
I'm talking about the niggas that live in the neighborhood. The niggas that live there, live 2 doors down, know for a fact, hey, lights is off. She got 2 little boys in there. Ain't nothing but a loaf of fucking bread and sandwich spread.
But that still depends if I know you. Like, just because we all, like, when I came down, now I will say this.
And I know she gets food stamps on the 3rd.
Right, for real.
But the food stamps is gone. The book is gone. I want to tell you why the book is gone.
Because she told it.
Exactly. So now I have to eat bread with sandwich spread or a can of beefaronis to try to feed.
That is not my fault that your mom sold your food stamps. Why are you making it my problem?
If you live in a neighborhood where that shit is going on, and you still choosing to do that, you are part of the problem.
But you missing the point.
That's not
I'm not
undeniable right
making
there.
your mom sell your food stamps.
What am I going to say about it at 6 years old?
Somebody need to check your mom, but not me. That's not my job.
But if
I don't know that lady like
what
that.
you saying?
I know her for walking up and down the street, but that's about it. Hey, what's up, Miss Such and Such? They keep going.
But what you saying is undeniable. But at the same
your
time,
little 6-year-old hungry.
But the one thing you're saying is undeniable. But at the same time, painting the blame on the person who just providing the service and the person that's going out to get it, it's two different things. You can't say because he has it, that's why she's addicted. You can't paint that.
No, I'm not saying that.
So
I know
so if she don't go get it there from somebody
She
in
gonna
the
go to somebody
neighborhood, she
else.
gonna go somewhere else.
And I'd rather it be from somebody else, not somebody that lives 2 doors down from me, who comes into the fucking living room, sees me right there playing with my little brother.
But you're not solving the problem if she buys it from me or somebody else. You're still gonna be in the same situation, bro.
Let me ask you. Look, at this point, it's about addressing the issue,
right? But let me ask this. Right? But I'm saying, let me say this. And this is some real shit. I would rather somebody I know buy dope from somebody I know than somebody that they don't. And the reason being, because at least that person, if they know that person, they know they ain't gonna give them no rat poison. They know they're not gonna give them no hopped up shit.
No fentanyl.
Real talk. And that's just my perspective. Because until that person is ready to get off of drugs, they gonna go anywhere and go get it.
They still gonna be, you still be playing with that loaf of bread and that sandwich bread.
Right.
The problem's not gonna be, it's not gonna end. Whether this dude selling drugs 2 doors from you or not.
Now
you still have the underlying issue still there.
Right. But for me though, saying that neither one is right. But it's like at that moment, it's like a necessary evil. You have to ask yourself, would I rather Dwayne be giving her that? At least I know she's safe with it. Or do you want her to go somewhere where don't nobody give a damn? She just a dope head and they'll give her anything, knowing she gonna shoot it, she gonna snort it, she gonna smoke it or whatever.
Honestly, I'd rather it be neither.
Or she go down the street with somebody else and get robbed.
Right, but what I'm saying is, but the root of it is, it's not gonna stop until she decide or he decide to get off of drugs. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
These are the harsh realities that the little young men like in Charlie Park on the east side, north side, west side, they have to deal with that shit, bro. They got mama on drugs and this, that, and the third. It's some sons out there that give it to their mama because they scared if she go out there, she gonna be doing this, that, and the third for it. She not gonna get off. Until she ready to get off. I'm just giving you some real talk.
No, I understand. Look, I get it 100%. Lived it. But at that moment, when you go from being your mother's son to your mother's dealer, that changes you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not a good feeling.
It changes you.
I'm pretty sure it's not a good feeling, but
it changes your whole.
Right. But what if it's the only way to keep her safe?
And then the issue is this, bro. You can't look at the streets to fix your home. Your home got to be fixed from within.
But then that goes into the point of seeing somebody out there that's asking for help.
No, well, that's a whole different thing. You say you say asking for help. That's different. Now, I'm just talking about you just strung out and you going to the dude 2 doors down. That's different.
Now, see, now that goes into be like I say, they don't care about the community. They this, that, and third. They this, they that, la. Well, we got, like I say, it's just as many black billionaires and millionaires. If they really gave a damn, they could make outreach programs. We won't have to worry about Biden talking about we need to hand out more crack pipes. We won't have to worry about that. Right? Now, this whole discussion is demeaning to our culture. I will admit that, but it's just a harsh reality as of why it still goes on. You get what I'm saying? If you because instead long as this and long as it's gonna be this way. But this country is built off a dollar.
You know what? Everything you said is true. Story time. I was 7 years old. 7. I went to up the street to Piggly Wiggly. I walked there. I was hungry. My little brother Josh, he was hungry. At that time, he was 4 years old. 4 years old. We walk into Piggly Wiggly. I'm holding his hand. Mind you, we're hungry. I grab a honey bun. I go buy the frozen foods and start eating it, and I give him the other half. I walk off for just a second because he said he was about to get him something to drink, get him a little lemonade, one of those Minute Maid lemonades that be in the cooler sections or whatever. I walk back. Guy says he's stealing. 4 years old. I'm going to remind you of that. I go to him, say, hey, I have 50 cents. I could pay for the honey bun. He says, oh, you whoop-de-whoops kids. I might as well call the police because that'll probably be the best thing for y'all. We take off running. Police stop us. For 1 hour and 47 minutes, we were in state custody. All because of choices. Choices. How the hell do we fix bad choices? How the hell do we get our people, even if it's even small community, how do we get our people to give a fuck enough to where the first reaction is to not write them off as the youth? Because by all means and statistics, I am supposed to be a statistic. Yeah. I'm supposed to be in jail by now.
Well, all that's fake. See, you gotta take all that.
But the thing is, most people that know this shit end up still being a statistic. Like you for granted. Like from what you've told me about your father, he was a real good guy. Real good guy. Issues. It's not for me to speak on. Mm-hmm. Did you or did you not follow into his path?
No.
Even a little bit?
No, I'm not one. That was solely my choice.
That was your choice. But was it?
It was the same
But
path.
was it?
But I did it because I wanted to do it.
Was it not in the same category?
Yeah, it was kind of in the same.
So you were at that point in time,
but I was not.
Were a statistic.
Hold on. See, this is what that commercial did. See, I hate that when people try to group that because that's not true. I was raised not to do it.
Yes.
Period. All right. So it's not because, well, if you have drugs, like saying if you do drugs, your kids are going to do drugs.
But
if you
sell drugs, your kids.
That's not how that works.
But was it a choice?
Everything I did was because I wanted to it. Now it was a poor choice.
Your choice.
It was a poor choice, but you can't group that because.
But was your choice a mirror of what?
No, it wasn't exactly that. I could
try to ask them you were influenced by your father.
No, I wasn't influenced by that. No, I chose to do that on my own. I can tell you the first story I did and how I got into it. I think I already told y'all. I was told nigga owed me some money and gave me a double up. I said, "What you man? I ain't trying to do this shit." The nigga said, "Nigga, cut that motherfucker in half. You gonna get more than what I owe you." Well, there you go. Guess what started? It wasn't my pop. It wasn't none of that shit. I feared my dad. My dad would have broke my neck. But when he found out, and by him knowing his son, he sat me on the porch and said, "Now you know what come with this shit, right? Don't call my house when you get caught. Be a man. You take that shit. That's on you." That's the talk I got. Bullshit. Not every time if I got caught, I went to jail. Guess what? I called collect. He hang up. Because he did what he had to do for us. He didn't do it because, the glitz and glamour and I can get at this and no. You see what I'm saying? So I could say, I know how I started and I chose to do that. They used to perpetuate that shit on commercials. You see what I'm saying? And that's not necessarily always the truth. You know what I mean?
When I'm saying that, when I'm saying statistic, I'm probably saying it wrong. I think it's more so of pattern, family pattern, family pattern.
So you saying, how do you break your chain?
How do you break the family pattern? How do you decimate failed traditions?
I got an answer for that. Slick really just answered. It's everyone's individual choice. Just because you see your mom and dad doing something don't mean you want or have to do it.
No, that's true.
That's the answer.
Well, but then how do you do that? But when not everybody, I can honestly say this. There is very few people who have the mental stability to not fall into trends.
Well, we can't say that. See, look. Now, this is one thing that's on a hype that I've noticed, okay? That I've noticed over the years. Now, to answer your first question, how do you put transit? Basically, you're saying, how do we put tradition and stuff back into our homes and stuff? When a man realizes that he's the king of his castle, that's when. When a man don't sit there and get influenced by his old lady to the point where he wearing panties and she wearing the drawers. When a man understands that it's his word that runs the crib. And what I mean by that is this: a lot of men sit there and depend on their old lady. We have talks about this. Rob will tell you, I'll be damn, I sitting here. I don't care how much money my woman make. Nigga, I'm going to work. See what I'm saying? When men when men take back the helm of what they supposed to be doing, not saying you gotta take care of no woman or nothing like that. Just take back the realization that you're not supposed to be with her because you need to. You supposed to be with her because you want to. And that woman is supposed to be respect that want. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's when tradition kicks back in. Because, like I said, I had my dad, my grandma, sometimes my mama and my other granny, things like that. And I had houses to go to, and I realized all the differences. But the traditions that went on in my house, I carried on over to each one of them houses. I still said yes, ma'am. I still said yes, sir. I ate at the kitchen table. What no could I sit in the living room? What no? You understand what I'm saying? You know why?
See,
I heard that in my dad's voice in my head. He ruled all over all of them. You understand what I'm saying? But you know why? Because I respected that he was what? The king.
Yeah.
When that shit comes back, you're going to see a lot of kids not being statistics because you know why? They'll have something to fear. People don't understand this shit. Now, this is what I was getting to that I see is at an all-time high. Then I'm going to let you chime in real quick.
Okay.
Is that they perpetuating this fear. It started with the ass whoopings. It went on to bullying. It went on to all of the stuff that built characteristics, actually. Now, getting a butt whooping, a spanking, is not a beating. Okay?
There's a difference.
There's a difference. Nobody ever spoke up and said there's a difference. They just grouped it all together. All right? Then they said bullying. Then they said, oh, now it's about mentality. So, oh, no, don't Joan on him. You might make him jump off a bridge. All of this shit built characteristics. And you know why these kids jumping off bridge? You know why they're hanging themselves?
Fragility.
You know why they telltale? It's because at the end of the day, now you building softness. You taking it from them. You taking it from them. And the part that's at an all-time high is not that. It's the message that is being perpetuated out here, and you got people scared to raise their own.
It's the fragility. The fragility in it all. Everybody's so fucking fragile to where words hurt.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You taking it from the TV, from people you don't even know, people who you ain't never met before, and you become so afraid. Let me tell y'all something. Fear is the cousin of what? Respect. You cannot have one without the other. Did I fear my daddy? Hell yeah. Was it a bad fear? Fuck no. It gave me sense, common sense. That's where common sense come from. When my friends say, hey, let's go break in this house, you know what came off of my head? Nigga, your daddy gonna beat your ass. No, I'm good, dog. Y'all go do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it built leaders. It taught me not to be a fucking follower. You see what I'm saying?
What you're talking about is reverence. reverence. That's the healthy fear and respect line.
Right.
Reverence.
Straight up.
You know, and that's like, and I pray every day. I pray every day that I'm doing a good enough job as that, as a father and as a leader of my own household. I pray every day that I'm doing a good job of that. I can't call myself a man without completing the mission. Completing the mission with your boys is to make sure that they're not fragile. Yes, have emotion. Men have emotions too. Have it. Learn to control it.
There you go.
Control.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Learn to control your emotions. You can't be out here like no female. That's why we got females.
Yes. And then all this shit about bullying and shit like that. That's average child school
behavior.
Stuff.
And
yes.
So now you talking about the bullying. So now I'm not supposed to teach my kid how to defend themselves? Are you serious?
What society has done, they've handicapped the future on being able to defend themselves.
Now, I'm going to take this a step further. Most of it is perpetuated which way, though? And this is what further gets deeper in the word culture. When you sit there and let people tell you how you're supposed to be, how we're supposed to act. Just because our culture does not match up, because for some reason we are the bar, even though they act like we're not. Because if we weren't the bar, they wouldn't be so much trying to tear it down.
But Slick, with culture comes values.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We had it, didn't we?
We had it,
and
we had it,
and they stripped it. And when and if it ever get back on the rise, something else comes up where they're gonna strip it. They strip it again. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Think about it. When you go do statistics back in the day, how many black marriages, right? That weren't on the rocks.
We led the country, right, in morality and everything else.
And then came along what? And this is the age-old thing, Section 8. They've got rid of that
civil rights happened.
Well, civil rights. Okay, but I mean, civil rights happened. But the main thing was to get the man out of what? The house.
Yeah.
You took the man out the house. Any way you destroy any civilization, you take out all the men. If there's a war, what you go to do? You don't go to fight the women, do you?
No, you don't.
You take out what?
You take out the males.
There you go.
All the male offspring. You adopt the male offspring to where he believes that the way that he grew up
is the way it
wrong.
Is. All right.
Yep.
So they successfully did that, and then when black people get together and they start talking.
No, we're putting names on this. We're not saying they anymore. We're not saying they anymore.
I'm just saying at the end of the day, well, I say they because nowadays it's not just white folk. You get what I'm saying? It's not. Mm-hmm. It's not. That's why I say they. So I'll clear that up. It's not just white people no more. You know, it's a group of collective motherfuckers that actually think like they are better than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, so when the stuff that they perpetuate, and you got kids soaking this shit up and this and that, you think music ain't got an agenda? You think entertainment ain't got an agenda? You think about it, man. There's a picture out there with Jay-Z, Rick Ross, Fat Joe, a bunch of rich ass fucking rappers, bro. I'm talking about out the ass. They all got black tuxedos on in front of a Rolls Royce or whatever the case. I said, nigga said, this dope. I said, how? They ain't doing shit for nobody.
You know,
that amount of money that was in that picture could change the world.
See, we have a problem with idolatry. We idolize. See, the reason why that young man said that was dope is because he looked at them as idols. He looked at them as an unattainable goal. And that's the perception that they give off. Mm-hmm. A lot of these rappers, they have the moral compass of a fucking jellyfish.
They want you to believe that they're real.
They want you to believe that they are next to godly.
Right. And there's not enough parents, or should I say fathers, out there to let them know, you know, what you listen to ain't real, right?
But even when you do that, you still have kids who will take that to heart. Because let's be real. My grandpa used to tell me stuff, and I'd be thinking like, oh, he just talking like a crazy old man. He just talking like a crazy old man.
Well, yeah, you
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
all kids do that.
I think we need to. It's sad. We have to let our kids bump their heads.
See, that's what I'm saying. That right there. See, look, and I'll give you a perfect example. My grandma, recipe to my grandma Alice, man. You know, whatnot. My grandma, when I had my first baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
I used to smoke, being a knucklehead, and and stuff like that. Smoke squares, I'm talking about. And what happened was, I would wake up, my ashes would be all over my floor. I'd be like, damn, did I step on the ashtray last night? You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, I was half asleep, and she did it. So now I start stopping her before she do it. See what I'm saying? My grandma was like, no, don't stop her. Catch her in the act.
And
then you get her. Then she won't do no more. You spanking her before she do it, she like, what you hit me for? You see what I'm saying? She don't understand that. That's the same way I grew up. I can tell you countless reality checks, as we call them when we get older.
Mm-hmm.
The one with shit my dad told me, and then it happened. I'm like, that nigga said that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
So you still have to preach it to your kids, and I say it to my daughters. Hey, I know you ain't hearing me. I mean, I know you're not listening. You hear me, but you ain't listening. But you gonna see.
Yeah, till it happens. Till it happens
you
to
see
them.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
We can hear you. Okay. So even though that little reference, even though they don't take heed to it right away, but at least when they get older and happen that one time, they be like, damn, okay. And then they may not do it again. Even with video games, anything else, we put the blame on everything. First it was rock and roll. First it was the blues. Then it was rock and roll. Now it's rap. And it's at some point, parents got to understand, bro, you're a parent. It's up to you. You sitting there letting him, first off, the Facebook thing. Oh my God. Like the one thing I heard on the news. He was on Facebook. He was only 8 years old. And then this guy. First off, why was he on Facebook? It blatantly tells you had to make that count, because it tells you that it say you probably 18 and older.
Facts.
Nobody brings this up, right? They bring all the other issue up with Mark Zuckerberg and all that. Why they ain't telling him? When you see these kid pictures on here, why you don't boot them off?
Why don't you shut down the page?
Why you don't shut down their page? Because they picture be on there. All these little kid teeny boppers got they pictures on there. Why you ain't kicking them off? When the government calling them in on that, no. So I mean, like, but you can't expect him to do that. You have to do that, and parents got to take back the house. And like I said, it start with the dude. In most cases, now women, if they have sons or their daughters, they cling on to them like they more of their best friend than they do as a son or daughter.
Bro,
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
Right. That part, bro.
They starting to raise
I'm glad you said that. So the question goes back to what we was talking about earlier. Is Mark Zuckerberg the drug dealer from 2 houses down? Is that his fault?
No.
Or is the parent's fault?
It's the parent's fault.
It's
At the end of the day, he peddling.
Same thing with the drug dealer that's 2 houses down. That's selling to the mother with,
But then there's personal responsibility that comes into that also.
But then it goes to personal responsibility. Then it goes back to accountability. And the people that's supposed to hold him accountable is not holding him what?
Accountable.
So that's now you see how the slippery slope is? That's what happens. And at the end of the day, it has to deal with the parents at home. They the end all be all. And just like the person that's on drugs, they're the end all be all. See what I'm saying? That's the denominator. That's the math of it all. But when it comes to culture, though, it has to be us, and it has to start individually. It's not a collective of all black people.
Now that's what I need to jump in, and then after that, I'm gonna jump back in the chat and let y'all have it. I want to talk about this culture thing.
Go ahead.
I feel like black people, other than in any other race, have many layers to our culture. Unlike Hispanic, unlike Caucasian, unlike the other cultures, if you get what I'm saying, Italian, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I say many layers, y'all kind of said it in the beginning of this live when you was talking about rappers. We have a rap culture as black people, a hip hop culture, if you want to more correctly say it. We have a sports culture. We have a culture of we didn't made it. We didn't change. We also have a street culture. There's a lot of layers to our culture. So you just really can't pinpoint our culture. So when there's one person standing up saying, "Oh, we doing it for the culture," they're doing it for that layer of the culture. Now, getting back to this Dr. Dre thing, nobody looks at Dr. Dre as no savior or no big thing. His ice is no colder than anybody else. But we respect the point of what he did for halftime, of kicking down the door, not for me or you, but for when our children, when they want to start rapping and getting on a halftime show. Because like I told y'all before, I've been looking at NFL halftime since about 87, 88, from what I can remember. And I can count the times on one hand when I seen us on a halftime. And I guess you might say to yourself, well, why do you give a damn? Why do you care? I care because I feel like I want to be included. Because nobody wants to be included in a culture or not in a culture. And I'm going to give y'all a good for instance of what I mean or what Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Mary J. Blige did for us. Let's take this for example. I'm just going to use one example. And Sick and Polo know I love to use examples when I talk. Okay, we all like Taco Bell, right? We always say that, right?
Mm-hmm. It's the devil.
Polo, Taco Bell.
It's
Slick,
the devil.
Taco Bell.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken,
late night
Slick was eating a burrito during the Saturday Live, right?
Yep.
Okay, check this out. I'm about to tell you how something can get done for the culture, and this gonna tie everything up. What if Taco Bell put out a big ass commercial nationwide and put a sign in every window? Black people can't come here nothing but on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, y'all can't come.
I'm not gonna care.
Okay, you're not gonna care, right?
I'm not.
But some people may care.
I'm not
because as black people, we all like to do what? We all like to get our panties in a bunch of get pissed off when we not included, right? How come these motherfuckers get to go on Friday and we can't?
Now, but you just contradicted your argument.
No, I ain't made my argument. I ain't make the point yet. But the point is, we want to be included. Why we can't go every day like them? We only can go on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Now watch this. Now, my thing about the layers of culture, right?
But hold on. Before you get to that, let me finish this Taco Bell point. And a black man goes and has a meeting with the owner of Taco Bell. Have a 6-hour meeting at the corporate office in San Diego, California, which is where Taco Bell's corporate office is, right?
Right. Uh-huh.
Guess what? Taco Bell comes back. We sorry, black people. We apologize. Y'all can come every day now. And I bring my black ass out there who I just had a meeting with him. Right behind him on CNN and every other news outlet. I did it for the culture. Thank y'all, Lynn. I'm out of here.
No, hold on before you go. But look, like, okay, before it's the layer, that's my thing. That's what I'm talking about right there. You said we had layers of culture. I agree with you because that's how it is now. But should it be that way? Some of this shit,
it has to be like that, Slick.
It does not have to be that.
It does.
No,
because guess what, Slick? I don't listen to drill rap music.
Now you have rap, right? But it's not about what you do or what you don't. It's like having the culture of rap is just something separate. Should it be just associated with black folks? No. When we talk about black culture, you can't just say, "Oh, that's ours." No, that's not just ours no more. So therefore, that's something that's inevitable that was going to happen. You can't just say, "Oh, this." Now, what I call culture, for instance, you're from New Orleans, right?
Right.
When I go to New Orleans, black folks got a whole different culture down there for its language, tradition.
Yeah, you're going to see a second line down there. Yeah,
that's real culture. We not talking about adapting small things over the year and saying that, oh, this is black culture.
But no, that's why I say, are those things?
Just because you start something don't mean that, okay, the nigga who invented the church, that's just white folk. That's everybody's church. Rap is inevitable, bro. White folks is gonna start doing it too. I mean, that's just what it is. It's the same thing with soulful singers. You got white soul. No. It's a certain time where sometimes you got to reflect and appreciate what you started and it's growing, but not just say, "Oh, it's ours." That's the problem, and then it turns into a problem to say, "This is our culture." Rap started what late 70s.
So soul music is not ours.
Yeah, but it started with us. It's a difference. See, we can't always just own everything.
Rock and roll is ours too, though.
You started, and you get the recognition for that. But you gotta remember that it's gonna. What you thought? So if it's ours, so then we have a right to say a white boy can't come play the guitar.
No, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is give us our credit. Because what Elvis Presley did to Little Richard was a damn shame.
It was dead wrong.
And Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry stole
Chuck Berry too.
But at the end of the day, but that's what I'm saying. So you see, that's what I'm saying. This is what we missing. It's not about being ours. It's about getting credit that we started it, right?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. And if you go by saying that we started it, now that's part of our culture. But when you sit there and say it's ours, it's like we trying to own it. And then that's when you get people that say, "Oh, they just trying to be black." Oh, they did. You can't do that because then you becoming that problem.
See, I have a problem with stuff like that because I'm more of a person who loves. I see what you did. I see what you did. I love tangible things.
Hold on, turn the YouTube off, Ayers.
I love, bro. Yeah, he put St. Louis in the background.
Got that Louis in the back, man. Got the arches, man. I've been there.
I like things that are tangible when it comes to the whole culture talk. Tangible, something that has substance. In my opinion, this is just my opinion. Rap music doesn't have any substance to it, really. It has
used to, though, Polo. It used to.
It used to.
I think y'all missing what he's saying.
It still does. Depending on which hip hop you in.
We own none of it.
We own none of it. It's not tangible. It's not tangibly ours. Like cornrows, something that's traditionally been ours. It's not ours, really. It's not tangible anymore. You know, breakdancing, good example. It's not significantly ours. It's not tangibly ours anymore. What do we have that is explicitly ours besides drug and gang culture?
Let me give you a better example for them. You can't go parading around talking about you a damn samurai. Right?
Right.
You can't do it. You can't, because you know why? We know where it come from, right?
Right.
What do we have?
Gang culture is not ours.
No, it's not. But I'm saying
that come from Italians.
Right. That's why I said I'll give you a better example. But what we saying is, what do we have?
Drug culture is not ours.
I'm gonna ask the question again.
Nothing.
What do we have on the level of what I gave you? I can't walk around as a samurai. I can't walk around as a pope. I can't walk around as a rabbi. I can't walk around as nothing. What do we have? Right. What up? You understand what I'm saying though?
But
what do we have that's as large as any of them things? That's significant where somebody say that's black culture.
Nothing real. Nothing.
So
what is there?
So we have the intuitive ability that most races don't have. Our instincts. We just don't listen to them as we should.
Instincts.
I know what it is. I know we have our level for creation, because we are the culture, or we are the people that make things cool.
Now, okay. Now, can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
We was talking about that, and when we first started, I said culture to me is because black folks down there invented everything that's in your household, all the way down to the car engine. You understand me? But as black folks, and Polo could test this in the beginning, I said, why aren't we celebrating those things versus celebrating things that don't matter? That's why I said rap music ain't doing nothing for nobody. The halftime show ain't doing nothing for nobody. We have nothing where somebody could pinpoint and say. Do you know how many times I've watched videos over and over, somebody trying to explain to white folks that we invented the fork, the spoon, and this, and that, and the third? because it ain't being put out there. And believe it, even though it seems so small and minute, it's actually a big deal because it comes from people who were supposed to be not smart. These ideas were created from folks who couldn't read.
Cotton gin.
You understand what I'm saying? But these things are not being celebrated.
The flashlight.
I'm getting right. I'm getting tired of
street light.
You make an album and they say oh man, he did that for the culture. What? It's being used when it comes to black folks. The word is being used.
It is overly used, but I can tell you how fly and how cold we is as black people. Take Slick, you got that St. Louis hat on.
Facts.
You know black people made that cool to wear off a baseball field.
Facts.
Because before black people was doing it, you only would wear that on a baseball field playing baseball.
Facts.
We made it cool to wear off a baseball field.
But what you're talking about is trend.
But no.
Trend. What's tangible about trending? Because
no, that's not a trend, nigga. That's the culture in St. Louis.
What we're saying is black people getting paid off of it though.
Yes, it's a trend. If you're not getting paid off of it, it's a trend.
I know you're going to go revert back to
you wouldn't say that's part of the St. Louis culture, that hat?
Oh yeah, because it's a baseball team.
All that does is just represent the team. It's just a team.
No. Listen to me. Let me make you laugh, Polo. I just saw about 4 dudes today from St. Louis. They had that same hat on. If I stop any one of them dudes, I see them tomorrow. They stand at the MGM tonight. I stop them in the morning. Say, dog, what? Who the leading batting ratio? Who are the leading pitchers
for the St. Louis Cardinals
yesterday? I mean, last year. I don't know, nigga. I just stay in St. Louis.
Right, but the thing is.
But that's just a trend.
Right. It's a trend.
It's just a fashion.
It's something for St. Louis. And I'm guilty. When I go out there, I'll make sure I got some St. Louis on. I'm doing that. I'm representing where I'm from. But I'm not getting paid to do so. Like I said, we are the workhorse. My bottom line is this. We are the workhorse for everything basically out here. Like I said, we are the king of cool. But we get paid for none of it. None of it. None of it's tangible. Now let me go back to the example.
But you don't need to get paid for it.
Hold on. But
why?
Yes, hold on. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Just like I said that I can't walk down the street in a samurai uniform, right? I can't do that because I can, but you know where it come from, right?
Mm-hmm.
They make it. They got Broadway shows getting paid, but guess who playing those characters? The people who culture it belongs to, right? So that's what I'm saying. We have nothing tangible. We created rap. We are rap, right? No matter how you put it, no matter how many M&Ms you get in it, we know black folks create rap. Who own it though? We own nothing. Nothing
tangible.
Right? For instance, another one. He said cornrows, right? Something that black women did, and a lot of white folks and a lot of nationals don't even know where cornrows was invented. It was really to tie your hair up at night so you don't mess your hair up. You see what I'm saying?
Keep your curls.
All right. Now, Kim Kardashian takes it and call them boxer braids and got paid off of it. How many black women put cornrows in your hair in their head? Did they get paid for it? No, she took that and got paid for it. Nobody said nothing.
I mean, that's a smart woman. You got to get that woman a prize.
What I'm saying, I'm not hating on them. What I'm saying is, I'm saying is, nobody. There's the representation for his black folks got to come from us and within. Nobody really ragged her for it, but Twitter. Nobody, bro. They just let her do that shit. There will be the people that should be speaking ain't speaking, bro.
Man, let Kim make it, man. Let Kim do it.
Man, look, I'll get Kim. Let me be quiet. But anyway, look, I'm gonna tell you at the end of the day, that's the difference. That's the difference. There's representation for everyone.
She has done a lot for the coach. Speaking of Kim,
yeah, she let her shit. She mixed now. She should be mixed by now. But anyway, look,
facts.
If you ask her, if you ask her some black, and I bet she tell you about 9 o'clock she will. But look. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is for real, there's representation for anyone. There's a story that been out for 1 or 2 days. Little dude in Mississippi, right? The FedEx driver. They ran them out. Blatant racism, right?
Oh, I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah, whoop wham. We'll wash that story out the way. Somebody beat up another Asian person. They been passed legislation. If you hit an Asian person, it's a hate crime, right? They had to ask the FBI to look into it and the Department of Justice to look into it to make this a hate crime. They still didn't answer back. No real representation. Ain't nobody found up with it. We can hoop and holler in the streets all you want, but them people with that money up there ain't saying nothing. Guess what? Them white folks unbothered.
Right.
So ain't no representation. Until you have representation, your culture don't stick. They will always argue you down. Oh yeah, y'all dope at singing. Y'all dope, but who own it?
Bruh.
White folks.
Who do this? Who do that? You get what I'm saying, though?
Be straight with you. We don't have a culture.
The only culture we know of that's a certain fact is of our ancestors, for one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And African tradition. But for as blacks born here in America, how much tradition do we have here? Not much.
We don't have
We got a culture, Polo. I don't agree with that.
We don't have a culture
explain to you how.
anymore.
We have a culture. It's just not.
We don't have a culture
vast.
anymore.
It's not vast.
No, it's still there. It's happening right now as we speak it. It's called black on black crime. That's our culture.
Stop.
See,
that's not. I argue with that. I argue with the black on black crime thing because I mean that's a myth. Black on black crime is a myth, bro. That's not real.
It is a myth.
Let me go and say Louis on stage. We say fuck all y'all.
White on white crime is on the rise.
Right. Well, it's not about being on the rise. The common sense narrative is this: if it's nothing but black folks in the area, who they gonna kill?
Black folks. Yeah.
Alrighty then. So it's not like
that ain't true. That ain't true.
Bullshit.
I bring you a section in New Orleans called Vietnam Village. Ain't nothing but Vietnamese staying there. Guess what their crime rate is? 0. For
okay,
what?
That might be, but that's not every. But that's
years,
but you calling one little ass spot. It's not like when people say black on black crime. Now this will be black on black crime.
Guess what? That goes into culture also.
Right, that do too. But people, if it was 50, say if it was 50,000 whites and 50,000 blacks, and the blacks were just killing black folk, then I tell you, it was all black crime. But you talking about all predominant black city. 9 times 10, the statistics of black and black crime gonna outweigh what? The white crime, right? So then they gonna say that.
But the question is, hold on, you don't why no other race killing each other like us?
That's not true. That's not true.
That's not true. It's only get perpetuated in the news cycle.
I promise to God, that's not true. You can look that up, bro. You don't hear bottom line, especially out this way, white people love stabbing each other. Look. And you don't hear white on white crime. Have y'all ever heard the term Asian on Asian crime?
You just hear homicide.
Have you ever heard white on white crime?
No.
It's just the.
But when was the last time you seen a white dude go and take an AK-47 and spray up a house?
Oh shit! Like the other day.
That
happened these stories every day, boy.
That happened last week here.
Man, Tom McDonald said it best.
A white person?
Man, Tom McDonald said it best, bro.
That happened last week here.
Bro, you tripping. Tom McDonald said it best.
Y'all got to do better in Missouri, bro.
God ain't made nothing crazier than a white boy. That's the truth, bro.
Y'all got to do better in Missouri. Y'all need to leave that fentanyl alone.
Bro, did you not see the white woman and the white man come out with AKs and a motherfucking pistol on black folk?
No, that was on black people. No, I said white on white.
If they do it to them, they'll do it to anybody.
Pull out the white people.
They don't care. Yes, it happens
especially
out this way all the time.
That happened here last week, and a 6-year-old little boy was killed because of it.
I heard about that. Yeah.
But the point is, you don't hear that, and it's not because it don't happen. They're not gonna do that. It's the gift and the curse that we gave the birth to cool. So it's like we are the entertainment, whether it's good entertainment or bad entertainment. Have you ever watched Cops? Cops gonna show all niggas running. They gonna show about one drunk white man. You know why? Because even when we wrong, we entertaining. Goddamn me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's a gift and a curse. I'm telling you, that is the biggest myth. Black on black crime.
When black people say they made it to the other side of town, away from the black people.
Because you want to know why? Because they fool. They some fools.
Well, not necessarily.
That's a tit for a tat. When you lead niggas, right? At least the niggas looked at you. And I ain't saying to each his own. I'm not saying it's wrong for them to move. I'm just saying this. You ain't made shit because when you had that realization, when you moved over there amongst some white people, one day you gonna learn, don't nobody want you there. When you wake up and see Lucille done moved and there ain't nobody talking to you and telling you why she moved, but everybody else know. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem.
Well,
it's plenty of nice black neighborhoods, homie. That's called Stockholm syndrome. It's plenty of nice black neighborhoods you can move to.
Yes,
but they don't want you. They don't want you over there.
Yes, and no.
That's not true. If you come over there with any common sense, see, this is the thing. This is what the argument lacks when it comes to this. If you're a person with any common sense, right? Any man know you adapt to where you move to, correct?
That's true.
Right? And I'm going to be real with you, bro. I moved in a nice neighborhood on off of Florissant, the other side of 270 where I shouldn't have been, but it was majority white folks over there. But I adapted to the situation. Everybody cut their grass on Tuesday. Guess what I started doing? Cut my grass on Tuesday.
Okay, the question is, why you moved over there, Slick?
Why I moved over there? Because the house was for rent. I didn't know it was like that. But I needed that house. But I said majority white. It was black folks over there, nigga. It wasn't no suburb. Okay? But I adapted to that neighborhood. So what I'm saying to you is, if you move from somewhere and you see how that neighborhood is of accordance, you're supposed to roll with that program, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
That. You get what I'm saying?
I moved to get away from niggas.
I'm not going.
Thank you for your honesty, Polo. I'm sorry, Black Hoodie energy.
Well, like I'm not gonna move somewhere and then just let my grass grow and this and that because I know then I will become the problem.
Right. Or they gonna be complaining about your grass.
Exactly, bro. So you gotta know where you going. Yeah. And people don't want to hold that accountable. That's the damn problem. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I don't believe in because I move with white folks, everything's gonna be all right. That's bullshit.
Oh, I didn't hear a lot of white folks either.
Just like I said, the situation in Memphis, goddamn me, my dude was just delivering packages, bruh. They chased that nigga up out the neighborhood, out the city,
busting at him
on the highway, start shooting at this nigga.
Yeah.
He calls their local police department. The police laughs at this nigga. You gotta be kidding me. Bye, nigga. Took him to take his boss up there with the bullet casings for them to believe this nigga.
And FedEx put him on unpaid leave.
Right, and he on unpaid leave and talking about they gotta do their investigation.
Yeah. I was like, he showed y'all the boxes.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And that's a problem that needs to be extinguished, bro. You guys, we have to start holding each other accountable and at a higher standard. We cannot expect nobody else to value us, have any sort of value in us if we ain't showing no value amongst ourselves.
That's real.
But you gotta hear the complaint of the white man. The complaint of the white man is this, Slick. You been getting your ass whooped all this time. You been getting your ass beat all this time. You been getting cussed out and getting discriminated all this time. What you mad for now?
That's that bullshit.
No, I don't agree with that. I
wish a white dude would say some shit like that.
Y'all ass never held the NFL job all these years.
Boy,
all the years we put the AFL and the NFC together. Now y'all niggas want jobs. We can sit y'all ass down.
Man,
I don't agree with that.
But Rob, ain't it time for a change though, bro?
No, man, look, it ain't.
Look. At the end of the day, ain't no I pray ain't no white folk thing like that. But I'm pretty sure it's some that is. But at the end of the day, that's my point.
Can't give y'all no NFL job, Chappelle. The next thing you know, y'all gonna want to show y'all ass.
Bruh, that's another thing. That shit racist all in itself. The fucking Rooney Rule, that's racist in his damn self. You had
just like affirmative action.
You had me and you already talked about that, bro.
Right.
All that shit right there is played out, bruh. You can't sit there and I gotta tell you I make a rule, a law that you better hire some black man. Get the fuck out of here.
That's ain't talking about taking the rule away.
In order for that rule to have been birthed, exactly. In order for that rule to have been birthed, it had to be some racist shit behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank, ain't no argument. That's no argument on that. Same thing with affirmative action. We gotta make y'all hire niggas.
Said we only giving y'all 2 jobs,
man.
Mike Tomlin and Lovie Smith. You better be happy with that and fucking roll.
That's
London
fine.
ain't
We ain't
coaching no
gonna
more
see
in
But
the
I
league.
ain't
y'all
in
that
the
have no 10, 15
I'm glad.
NFL black head coaching jobs.
And this is
Next thing you know, y'all gonna be having diamond pendants with cowboy stars on y'all chests, and y'all gonna be all this bullshit. It ain't going down. We gotta go put a cap on y'all niggas.
Hey, man.
Man, let me tell you something.
Y'all gonna be
This is
That
why
man
ordering
gave
all
you
the
niggas
Rolls
money.
Royce Cullens.
if you wanted to take a
Facts.
if motherfuckers really gave a shit, all it would take for all the black players to sit their ass down and speak
Right.
up. That would have been different.
Exactly.
I
Right.
That
give
would have
y'all
been
too many
different.
head coaching jobs.
But it's too
Then
many
next
that's
thing you
willing to
know,
sit
y'all
there and
gonna
sell
get
their
the
soul.
crazy thought in y'all head. Y'all black ass gonna want to own a team. Now y'all really going for.
Exactly.
Didn't Bob Johnson try to buy
Exactly.
the Carolina Panthers at one time?
Know what you said, Chappelle? Tried.
Try, yeah. I got you.
Ain't gonna happen. That means all the rest of the 30 other white owners gotta vote your ass into the good old
Right.
boys club.
There you go.
Ain't
I
gonna
was
happen.
just to say the good old boys club, right? And it ain't happening. It ain't happening. You gonna have to bless all them niggas with 30 million on their head. Maybe we'll let them in. Ain't no way.
Fuck that.
But at the end of the day, for it's our culture, we don't have much culture. Which what we call levels of culture could easily be gone. That's not culture. That shit could be gone, and rap could become something of the fucking past.
Oh,
It's
please,
already
man.
like that, and it's already like that for me, to be honest with you. There's very few rappers out here. All these niggas just want to be singers, horrible singers.
Like I said, they got a lot of layers to it, bro. Especially when you talk hip hop. Hip hop can go a lot of different ways. It already
But
diversifies
that's
as you
hip
go
hop
throughout the
culture.
country.
But that's
West
hip hop
Coast
culture.
rap, they got drill rap, they got down south rap, they got
Right, and
Midwest speed rap,
drill wasn't
East
birthed here.
Coast
Drill was birthed in the UK.
It's not even
backpack
ours.
rap. You know,
But that's hip hop culture. See, that's what I'm saying. That's not black culture. That's hip hop culture. You get what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a difference, bro. Like we know we started it. Like I said, yeah, acknowledge that. Black folks started it. I would love to see that in history books. Who started this multi-million-dollar, bills a gazillion-dollar industry? I would love to see that. You see what I'm saying? But it ain't yours if you don't own it.
That's true.
I mean, out here on the West Coast, we got marijuana rap.
So,
That's But I'm saying that's hip hop. That's hip hop culture, though.
It means nothing in the grand scheme of things.
Right.
Like hip hop. Put it like this: if hip hop was to go away today, I guarantee all of you would be just fine.
Yeah, I can see that.
So
how we all have to listen to
how
what?
is it? So how is it tangible to
be listening to my old stuff? That's all I be doing.
I don't even listen to anything new. I have not listened to the radio in I don't know how at least 2 or 3 years.
So when you roll it in your car, what do you play? Something has to be playing.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, Rob. A lot of the time I'm either listening to a podcast or I have it off.
What podcast you listening to? The Judge's Table, nigga.
Well, I can't listen to a podcast when I'm driving. I don't want to fall asleep and crash. But anyway,
man, what I'm saying is the stuff that we trying to adapt to us ain't even worth it, bro. Like all this want to claim and shit. Oh, that's ours. They want to be like us. This and that, nigga. Who you want to be like? Cause you everything you look at all women, bro. For real, I'm gonna start to fuck that. Look at all women.
What's wrong with them?
What's wrong with them?
Most
all women ain't born with no straight ass motherfucking hair and no damn eyelashes looking like Betty Boop. No.
All right, Slick.
So who they trying to look?
You want to go there? Let's keep it gangster.
I am.
Is you messing with the one with the beady bees in her head, or you messing with the one with the 40-inch weed?
No, you
got a fake ass. What we doing?
See, to know me is to know me. I like a natural woman. I don't even like my women. Bruh could test this. Do my women wear makeup, bruh?
Right, hell no.
Do they have their own hair?
Yep.
I ain't never had that. I don't fuck with that, nigga.
I wish we could do swipe. I wish we could do swipe left and swipe right on this motherfucker.
We can.
So we get the truth out of Slick.
I'm dead serious. I bullshit you not. I don't play this shit, man. Look, first off, you're not finna come to me and make your habits my habit. That's why I really don't fuck with them. You like fake nails, motherfucker? Guess what? You better fucking pay for them. You like your hair, that fake weave shit? You better pay for them. Quit being lazy and do your own fucking hair. All that shit. I like waking. When you go to bed, motherfucker, that's who I want to see in the morning. I don't want to see somebody I don't know. This is what I was raised on. My grandma used to tell all the girls in my family that make up for ugly bitches.
Facts.
So I do not. I don't mess with it, bro.
Well, they got a lot of ugly and Hispanic bitches because a lot of Hispanics use a lot of makeup.
And the cold part about it,
that's the West Coast thing. That's the West Coast thing because the West Coast, you just got Polo in trouble. He ain't talking about you, but look, but no, like, no, for real talk. No, I know what you're talking about.
Right here.
I know. That's why I said we ain't talking about her. We not talking about. We talking about the West Coast.
I don't think makeup, nothing wrong with makeup, do. I really don't. No, I don't think nothing wrong with makeup. No, if a woman want to put that shit in her head.
No, they know what I'm talking about. Polo White know what I'm talking about. Polo don't. If Polo White wear makeup, he recognize his wife. She don't look like two different people.
She doesn't wear a bunch of foundation.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
And
it ain't no wrong with little makeup.
Shit like that.
But come on, bro.
Eyeliner.
When it gets bad when your face light skin, bro, and your neck brown. What the fuck is that about? No, that's why I say you get with these bitches, you gotta take her to the pool on the first date. Fuck that shit. Look, at the end of motherfuckers getting robbed and can't find this bitch the next day. I wonder why.
But that's women though, slick.
No,
you know how many?
I'm not robbing no woman.
Dr. Miami got a backlog.
I don't know. Fuck Dr. Miami. That's his job. What I'm
that's
telling
all
you,
women, bro. Some women go in there don't even
know. They weren't taught to love themselves. But you can't sit here and tell me that that's our culture, looking like a white lady.
Looking like a cartoon character.
That's our culture. We supposed to accept that.
Like, honestly, most of these bitches is walking around here looking like ants.
So that's the problem, bro. I'm not one of them men.
It's starting to look a mess.
I'm not one of them men that's gonna sit there and let my woman look for the rest of the world. You with me. You probably trying to keep my eyes on you.
Right. I'm with whatever makes a woman feel comfortable. When she look in that mirror and she feel comfortable, hey, I'm cool.
And guess what? And I'm gonna tell you straight up and down. I don't care how no woman take this. Ain't no woman gonna compromise my fucking comfortability. That's why I pick and choose who the hell I fuck with. No woman, because I gotta look at you every motherfucking day. I do. I choose you. You don't choose me. What I look like sitting there, get with a woman, she want to switch up and start wearing thongs outside and all this extracurricular shit. You crazy motherfucker.
Real talk. Shit. It ain't happening.
Right.
It ain't happening. I'm just keeping shit 100.
Every man's choice, like every woman got their choice of how they want their man to look. So you right.
And guess what? And guess what? That's right, because I already made an example of this, and bro know this. When a woman go outside, right? My woman better not go outside in her robe fucking with me. When you go outside, you are a representation of me.
Facts.
I am a representation of you. If I go outside, fine. Go outside and your hair ain't done, and go to the store if you want to. See if I walk outside in my boxes and let your homegirl see my dick. And then what? Oh, this makes me comfortable. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
Hey man,
Slick petty.
No, that's not petty. That's
because here's the thing. I would do the same thing. Yeah. Matter of fact,
that's not petty though. But that's not petty though, because the women I've dealt with will try to argue that shit. Well, this is just who I am, and it makes me comfortable. And you just want okay, cool. Because I like walk around my boxes all motherfucking day. So when your mammy come over here, guess what? She don't live here. So this is my house, and I want to feel comfortable. I walk around my drawers all goddamn day.
Yeah, then she gonna feel like, oh, you disrespecting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Fuck it. Now,
well,
if there's men who love that shit, that's cool. Because I'm not about looks or whatnot, but I don't want no fake shit around me, bro. I can't stand that shit. That shit costs me and when she burning her pockets, then she trying to dip in my shit. So you just went to spend $225 on some weave, nigga. That ain't yours. It got nerve talking about it is mine. I paid for it. Shut the fuck up. Ain't it's real? It's human hair. You wearing a dead motherfucker's head on your head. The fuck wrong with you? Then you got some liquor store eyelashes on. The fuck? and you want me to tell you that you look appealing, and not only that, you look like every other bitch out here.
But Slick, you gotta let the women do them, dog. You let them live, bro. Let them live.
They gonna do it without me, because I'm telling you, it's women out there that like doing their hair, like take care of themselves, and like being fucking women. These motherfuckers out here playing costume.
The first thing they gonna tell you,
they playing costume.
You try to act like you somebody daddy. No, you try to tell me how to dress.
And guess what?
You know what though?
I am somebody daddy. I am. And guess what? That dough they talking about, that dough they just walked through was mine.
But you know what though, Slick? You bring up a good point, bro. Back in the day, my grandmother used to hold herself to a high standard. You know what I'm saying? It's the way she used to fix her hair, get herself done. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
All that. Yeah, I feel what you're saying, bro. My mama at the same way.
Man, my grandma used to get up.
What's your pill? The first thing they gonna tell you, I ain't your mama, I ain't your grandma.
Well, guess what? I guess she ain't the one then, bro. You know what I'm saying? That she's doing all that.
But that's the thing. No man wants his mother or his grandmother. No man wants that.
Right.
He just wants.
I would like you to learn.
He just wants what he's seen as a woman.
Right. Growing up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. What you seen as a woman, as a young man growing up, that's what you expect once you become a man.
So you want your mama or your grandma?
No. You don't want them.
You want the ethics they have.
You
that's what
you
want. You want to see what you seen growing up?
No, I want the ethics, goddamn me. That's all
it's
I
want.
It's
the ethics.
Because I'm going to ask you straight up and down, goddamn me.
So the ethics is still saying, okay, from an ethics point of view, you want your mother and your grandmother.
No, I want the ethics.
No,
Women
I want somebody
manners.
who has value in themselves.
We saying the same thing, fellas.
Well, I guess. All right, the apples.
Then if that's the case, then none of these bitches is worth the fucking damn.
Say that
they show it like they mothers and their grandmas. They ain't like they mothers and grandmas at all.
Like honestly, if I was single, I would. I swear to God, if I was single, I'd be at a fucking monastery. I'm not dealing with none of these bitches out here.
Bro, it ain't really nothing to choose from out here, bro.
Your grandma. I'm not your mom and your grandma.
Well, and by that same token, I could tell off the those words alone that your ass wasn't raised right. Your mom was probably going to the club with you. It's nothing but a bunch of hood rats and possums in your family. That's all it is.
And she gonna turn around and look you in your face and say, "Look, I had a daddy already. I don't need to be raised twice."
And I can't tell that you had his ass.
I'm gonna tell you something. Most time when women say that, it's like goddamn me a cop out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know they weren't raised right in the first place. You know what I'm
saying? I bet. But Rob, if she had a daddy though, I bet you she'd be carrying herself to a certain standard. For sure.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. But she didn't have that daddy, so she damn sure don't want to hear another nigga gotta see.
But she still had that mama there though.
On her own, and
she had that mama there though. That mama supposed to be the mama and the daddy though.
Mama gonna tag team whatever she say. You know already know that already. You know the mama ain't going against nothing you gotta see.
That's why I made a concerted effort to never mess with a chick who does not have her father in her life.
I'm gonna tell you something. When let me tell you something, and this is what happens how I know when you know they ain't got no daddy. I was at work, and old girl told me what she had to tell me, and they was both talking. So I said, "Hold on, y'all, I'm confused, man. You said something. You said something. The little broad got smart. It's only two of us here. Damn." I said, "Hold on, what you say to me?" She said, "What?" I said, "You heard me. And then I explained myself again. I said, "But that's the only time you're gonna get that." And the other lady said, "What you say?" I said, "It'll be all right. Y'all can go about y'all business." You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't like that. No, I'm just saying. Now you want to be nice,
right?
Cause see, if you had a daddy, you wouldn't have came to me like that, bro. You already know that you're not supposed to come no dude like that, bro. That's ugly, bro. Don't nobody.
I'm gonna tell you
your attitude like that.
If she'll have a single mother, her mama gonna always tell her, "I told you to be strong. I told you to be headstrong, and you don't need a nigga for shit."
I'm sick of that shit.
Anything you can do that you could do that you could do bad all by yourself.
And
long as you got me and Mary J. Blige, fuck a nigga.
And guess what's gonna happen? That's what's gonna happen too.
Let me introduce y'all
to doing bad by yourself.
Let me introduce y'all to another culture. In Korea, I spent a good 2.5 years there. Right, enjoyed it. Got to travel to Japan.
Shout out to Mary J.
Got to
Rob, you crazy, bro.
Spend time in Japan. I went to Thailand. I went to Laos. All these different places, right? They tried that shit over there in those places. They did. They really did. Everything that the black woman or the American woman is getting away with, they tried that over there. Do you know what they have over there now as a culture? They have this thing called leftover women.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Leftover women. Do you know what that means? Any woman who is not married by the age of 30, nobody touches them.
Right.
Nobody wants them. Nobody touches them.
Nobody have a lot of leftovers out too.
Right. If, say, for instance, we adopt that, I guarantee that's going to change a lot of perspectives.
Yeah, that's going to change the game right there.
It'll be more lesbians than they got now.
Right, there you go.
But are they procreating?
Right, nope. But
yes, they are.
Too, and
they're going to certain offices, getting, I don't know what they call that, but shout out to a homegirl that just won the WNBA championship. She's about to be a mother. I don't know what she's about to be, but she's about to have something. What's her name? The pretty little bright skinned chick. I forgot her name. She played for the Chicago Sky.
You talking about the tall one?
Yeah. Used to play for the Sparks.
What's her? Damn,
man. Parker? She played WNBA basketball.
You talking about Parker?
Yes, Candace.
Yeah,
shout out to Candace Parker.
I thought she had a dude.
No,
you talking about Maya Moore. You talking about Maya Moore. She gave up her
about to have a baby. Her and a girl.
Oh.
And see, that's another thing.
Well, I don't have a problem with that. I mean, that's
no. Y'all trying to say the leftover women ain't gonna be the reproduction. They about to have a baby.
See, but the difference between a lot of other cultures and ours, they have shame.
Right.
I'm shameful that kid is having a baby without me.
Yeah.
I am ashamed.
Rob, you crazy.
This dude's stupid.
Tall, big fine ass.
Hey, I can't disagree with you because old girl Claiborne, Cambridge, Liz Cambridge.
Oh, I met her before. She out here in me.
That's the light skin one, right? That's the tall light skin one?
Yes.
Oh, she bad.
I met her like 2-3 times. Bro. She played for the Las Vegas Aces.
She bad, dog. And I don't even
like. Oh yeah, she more bad in real life, fella. Hey, bad, off the record, she more bad in real life, y'all. For real. For real.
Bad. She bad.
She bad. I met Candace before
Polo got some balls, bro.
She bad.
Polo got some balls. Hold on, y'all.
When they say Candace got married, I was sick. I was sick.
Man,
man.
But shout out to Candace. And Liz Cambridge.
This is for Polo, man, for having the biggest balls of this panel.
So that Korea shit wouldn't work over here.
Here, I want to tell you why it would. Because we've all heard about the proverbial wall. We've all heard about it, the wall.
Right.
And we all know that men hit their wall a lot. Honestly, men, we don't really hit a wall. It's like the older we get, the more attractive we get as men. For some reason, I'm starting to notice with more grays in my goatee and stuff like that, I'm starting to attract more women or whatever. More grays in my head, I'm starting to attract more women or whatever.
This thing got balls, bro.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You say your wife.
Wisdom, man.
This nigga tripping, bro.
Allegedly.
He got balls.
She know I ain't going nowhere. Fuck these hoes. Fuck these hoes. But once women start showing them grays,
Bernice Burgos smile at you.
Right.
What?
You know Bernice?
Now Bernice now. Damn,
Bernice like married men.
Now Bernice, goddamn.
When women start to show them grays, it's pretty much over.
Damn, bro. Why you say that right there?
You're lying.
This dude right here.
That is not true.
Polo gangster, bro. This dude tripping.
That is not true. So you try to say, if Halle Berry will holler at you, you ain't hollering back.
I don't think Halle Berry is attractive.
Janet Jackson.
God damn. I really don't think Janet Jackson's attractive.
Man, something wrong with this dude. This dude on that shit Deontay Wilder on.
Yeah, that
God
Yashua, he on it. That's why we got off.
Hey, what my homeboy at down there? Slick little brother. What's up, dog? You about to give him something to smoke, huh? You son of the Kansas City?
Oh hell no!
I don't say Danny Jackson and Halle Berry is not attractive.
They not.
I mean that's Polo.
Hold on. I got another one for you. How about Stacey Dash?
Young Stacey Dash was bad.
She was attractive.
Yeah.
She
Bro,
was.
you hard to. What about Rosie Perez? How's that?
What about
Rosie?
What about Regina Hall? Regina Hall.
She seemed two-faced to me. So no.
Regina Hall?
She seemed two-faced.
Regina Hall bad, bro.
Right.
I'm talking about all women over 50. I just mentioned.
So
they fine. It's
about the finest of the block would probably be Nia Long.
There you go.
Yeah, I like.
She got green hair.
Lord.
We'll leave her alone.
Lord.
That'd probably be the one I pick because she still look like the girl next door.
Yes, Lord.
She got gray hair. You will leave her alone.
Everybody else is pretty much damaged goods.
Megan Good.
Damaged goods.
Yeah, she going through something right now.
She still look good, the motherfucker.
Facts.
She don't look good to me. She got her head don't match her body.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
She got like this. Yeah. She's literally a walking Funko Pop.
I can get past that, bro. I can get past all that, bro. That's Nia Long. I mean, that's Megan Good, bro.
She fine.
You can have her.
You lost me at Janet Jackson, bro.
Right.
Janet Jackson pleasure principle though.
Janet Jackson is not
Rhythm
it.
nigga.
Bro, that motherfucking nose.
That's
I can't
complete.
get over that nose.
Hey man, Janet Jackson
Like,
being bad.
Everything is nice, the skin tone, but then when you get to that nose, it's just like
both Janets look good to me.
Yeah,
both of them.
There's nothing about Janet.
That pleasure principle, Janet Jackson for me, bro. That pleasure principle, Janet.
There's nothing about Janet Jackson that is appealing to me.
You entitled. You entitled.
No.
That's your opinion, bro.
Man, I don't know.
Especially knowing how I know what I've heard about her personality and shit like that. Fuck no.
Every woman got a bad personality, dog.
Not every
You supposed to fix
that. Every woman.
You supposed to fix that as a man. Every woman got a bad personality. Every woman.
If that's the fucking case, then I need a pit bull. I need a little bitch pit bull. Then, if that's the case, and I don't like dogs.
Oh shit.
I don't like dogs. So if
every woman has a bad, trust me,
if I gotta change a bitch's personality, like I said, I might as well buy a puppy and raise it right.
Polo, I had 2 little girls. They came out with bad personality.
Is that an indictment on you?
No, it just their nature.
Their nature. Not every woman has nature like that.
Man, every female has a bad personality.
I can say my wife didn't.
See, mine's didn't develop the bad personality. She used to be so sweet. She used to be one of the most caring and loving individuals.
Who are you talking about?
Talking about Miss Polo. Polo James, man.
One of the most loving individuals. But since I got her pregnant and knocked up and everything, she just
guess what she was doing, Polo?
She was just. But that's the thing. She's not evil to me. She's evil to everybody else.
That's why I say a man changes a woman.
But Polo, that's what all that matters. If she ain't mean to you, hey, bro, I wouldn't even be tripping.
I'm not tripping.
Exactly. But every female has a crazy personality. Until she meet that right man.
Right. I don't think it's messed up. It's just, like you say, it's crazy. It's a big.
Well, Janet done been through how many?
That's cool.
Oh, bro, then you can't do that. We can't do body count
with me.
No, I'm talking about husbands.
We can't do that. No,
I don't see that whole body count shit. I don't really.
Fuck that, I do.
See, but I'm gonna tell y'all.
You ain't finna roll up on me like a used Toyota.
Max, hella miles.
But look, let me tell y'all something.
And shit.
Let me tell y'all something. Since we all men on here and we got grown man talk, we got one of the men in the thing going through it right now, Mr. Kanye West. Shout out to Kanye West. He going through it right now. Kim. Let me tell you something, dog. That woman been rich when she came out of the womb. The woman is now wealthy. The woman is a billionaire. She don't care how much money you got. You can't impress her with gifts. You know what that woman want? A woman like that? Normalcy. That's why she all in Pete Davidson ass. Because he taking her ass to a sushi bar, to an ice cream shop, Baskin Robbins, bringing her somewhere fucking normal.
Yeah.
That's what impresses her.
Kanye didn't have no business marrying Kim Kardashian anyway.
Bro, he should have played it like a thug. She would have loved it.
I wouldn't. I don't give a damn.
Why you think her sister running after Tristan Thompson like that?
Well,
he's doing her any kind of way, and she's still loving it.
Hey, out of all of them, I ain't gonna lie, I would take Chloe. I would take Chloe.
But hold on,
OJ daughter.
The only way to get through to a Kardashian, you gotta dog them, bro. They love it. They like G shit.
With them. You curse.
But I honestly think that's a pretty woman complex.
What?
Hear me out. Mm-hmm. A woman that she knows that she can have anybody. Some of these suckers out here will put up their house just to go on a date or have a one night with one of them.
Not me, bro.
To get a dude that's treating you like you just some average bitch on the street, that's confusing to them.
Yeah, they love it.
Confusing.
Bro, listen to me. You know what you do a woman like that? Who remember Belly with DMX? When DMX did his thing, jumped out the bed, I'm out. They like, oh my fucking God.
And here's the thing. Women now applaud Keisha. They say that
Keisha was bad though, bro.
Keisha was bad though.
She was
bad. B-A-D. It's all cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Lord.
That's the wave right now. You don't be lovey-dovey.
Oh, you sure right about that. You know that.
Silly? Where you about to go? Where I'm gonna be at? I'm gonna holler at you when I come through.
That's how it's supposed to be anyway. They're just going back to the original nigga.
But a woman like Kim Kardashian eat that up, y'all.
I don't want her.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm cool.
But I'm talking about that's rich and have everything.
Hey, she got some alien pussy. Something wrong with that bitch.
Bruh,
she a curse. It's
I
don't know. I'm not.
They putting that. See, Rob be talking about that voodoo and shit ain't real. I look at
ain't real, bro.
I look at a Kardashian.
Tourist.
I look at a Kardashian and I say that shit's real. That shit real.
They got a cult going over there, man. The Kardashians ain't nothing but a cult.
No, I ain't messing with it.
But you know what? I can believe it. Seeing other Albanian women, I can believe it.
I'm cool,
man. Yeah, I'm cool.
You have to see, bruh, see them in their natural habitat.
Ain't she Armenian or some shit?
Show them to you on Las Vegas Boulevard.
Yes,
for $80 for a half hour income.
Bad. Make Kim look like that chick that be at the corner store, ask you for $2 so she could get her something to eat.
She used to really look like that.
It's no natural habitat, Polo.
Yeah.
I said Las Vegas Boulevard.
Well, she did.
$80.
She paid for everything you looking at.
$80.
$80. They got a Manians on Las Vegas Boulevard right now.
Hell no. Or get that little book.
That look just like Kim Kardashian.
Hey, bro, I was telling him about the book. Remember that shit, bro?
Which book?
When we went to Vegas. Remember that book that said you can call and all that shit, and them dudes were giving them cards?
Oh, yeah. Motherfucking
I know the number because the number
that's how they do it
down
now.
The script LD.
Yeah, that's how they do it now.
Like news paper stands.
Yeah, my cousins be messing with that. That's how they do it now, bro. Like, for real. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you can get a book full of numbers. You can get any type of chick you want.
Man.
That shit was a trip. But nevertheless, we got away from it.
But shout out to Kanye, man. Let's get back on subject. But yeah.
Kanye saying he's showing up at SNL with 20 thugs, nigga.
Kanye done lost his damn mind.
Kanye just want his wife back, Rob. That's all. He want his wife back, man.
Guess what, Chappelle? Pete did hit already, dog. It's over with. And Pete met the kids. It's over with,
man. Kanye said, man, I just want my wife back, babe.
Chappelle, Pete done met the kids and Pete did hit. So guess what?
Kanye say different, Rob.
Kanye starting to sound like that dude on Don't Save Her in the beginning.
Huh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Bitch. I'm gonna kill him, I swear.
Man.
That's what he sound like.
Hey, it's already over with, Chappelle. Pete hit after the ice cream shop, bro.
Hey, man.
Shit, Pete hit at the birthday party.
Facts.
Probably did.
He hit in the midst of the birthday party.
Exactly. So
hey, since we do a grown man talk, how y'all feel about that? Say y'all had you and your old lady don't make it. How y'all feel about the dude around y'all kids after it's over with?
That's all I care about.
That shit don't. I'll be real with you. I've been from a man that been through that more than once. I don't personally know, cause see, when I let a person, when I'm done with them, I'm done with them. So like, I don't care. And having baby mamas, it's kind of cool when they get a boyfriend or something, because then they off your trail. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, but one thing I've been lucky about, that my child's mothers respect me enough. Like, you know, they tell me like, yo, he don't be around the kid or whatever. But it's getting to that point where we getting serious. So I be talking to him. The only thing I tell him, consider yourself the biggest snitch, nigga. You just better not touch my kid.
Facts.
That's it. And I tell him, everybody don't whoop kids same, bruh. And if my baby come tell me, you know what I'm saying, that you didn't touch her, we're gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, what you do with her, y'all can go Chuck E. Cheese. You and mama and her can go do. I don't care. Just
hold up, Slick. I got a little resistance on that, brother. Mm-hmm. What if the dude look to you and shake your hand and say, bro, I hear you, but you gotta respect my mind. Whatever go down in my house, go down in my motherfucking house. So niggas just gonna have to be there.
And guess what? And guess what? Like I said, if she come tell me, and just like you said that, it is what it is. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Man. That's not me controlling your house. Now, if you thinking you need to whoop my kid is part of your thinking dominating your crib, you got an issue then.
Right.
You got a problem.
Well, hold on.
You could run your house how you so fit, make your rules, do all that. She's always any of my kids always been raised to respect adults.
Right.
It's your rules. You run your house the way you run it. You just not finna put your hands on my daughters. You feel what I'm saying? That's all that's what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you were there when they're young and all that stuff, and I ain't around and I was a deadbeat or something, that's different. But when I'm a father. You get what I'm saying? So some shit not finna change. I don't go in my baby mama's houses. I don't do that. You see what I'm saying? Right, I don't do that. But when I pull up and blow that fucking horn, my kid need to come out. Ain't gonna be no, you trying to tell me this, oh, don't pull up my house. I ain't trying to hear that shit, because I ain't got nothing to do with y'all got going on in there. You see what I'm saying? So that person needs to understand that, because it shouldn't be no argument. I'm the type of nigga you should want to pull up. What you supposed to say? I'm the type of nigga you should want to pull up and take a smoke with, nigga. Not make beef with. You feel me? I could drink a beer with you, my nigga. I don't care about that. You feel me? Now, if you come into some kids' lives where they 1 and 2 years old and stuff like that, and the other guy around and you raise them, such as the homie, respect to you. That's different. Yeah, I feel you. My kids know who they father is. You understand what I'm saying? They know me. You see what I'm saying? And if you have a problem with that, then something already wrong with you, bro. Right. That's it. Because I was raised stepfathers for kids who don't got fathers. If my mama married a person, right? To me, that wasn't my stepfather. That was my mama's husband.
Right.
I respected him, no different than respecting any other adult. He could run the house. I had to abide by his rules. My dad never told me otherwise. That man paid them bills. You in there eating his food. You respect him. See what I'm saying? If I got out of line with my mama husband, my daddy would say, hey, well, you wrong, motherfucker. I should whoop your ass. You see what I'm saying? But don't touch my kids.
Right. I feel that. That's real.
I feel that. Nah, so, going back to poetic justice. But remember the Tupac told Loke thing? Yeah, man, because she be calling me daddy sometimes anyway.
Right.
What do you mean she calling you daddy?
But I missed the whole point though. My oldest mom, I sat there, drank with their dudes. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I have no problem with none of that. You know what I'm saying? My baby mama called me, man, he tripping, man. I don't know what would you. I don't care about believe that. I don't care. Because like I said, when I'm done with a woman, I'm done.
Now, every man don't feel like that. They be like, man, my daughter ain't calling no other nigga daddy.
Well, that's the thing. Look, check this out. Here's the thing. This is how I feel about that. Let it be the kid's choice. Don't, because see, everybody can be a daddy, my nigga, but you only got one father.
Right.
And if you're doing your job, I'm talking, I can put my kid, say my youngest, and her mom get married. I can guarantee you right now, if I said bring your ass here, she gonna come here. He can say what the fuck he wants, so she not gonna do it. Cause she know who her father is. You understand what I'm saying? Period. So I have a problem with them moms that be like, you know, this your daddy. This your daddy ain't on over here. He here. He do this, and that shit not cool.
Nah, hell no.
That shit not cool. And the cold part about it, my oldest mama tried to use straight. I'm gonna find her a new daddy. I said, go ahead and do it, nigga. This is that third. And then one day the shit happened. She got with this guy. She was staying in Louisiana, Elliott at the time, in Alexandria, Louisiana, and she was staying there. And she met this cat. They got serious. They had even got a house together. You hear me? My oldest she was about 12 or whatever, and she slipped up and called that nigga daddy. She called me or whatever because she thought she was gonna get tried. I said, no, but that's how you feel. Like she was like, yeah, nigga, my baby mama was hot. Hell no, she ain't calling that nigga daddy. You are daddy. Out of all them threats I used to hear all them years. You see what I'm saying? Because one thing she couldn't deny, we might not get along. My kid didn't have to want for shit.
Right.
Well, there goes the distinguishment, because even if you help in the process of creating that child, doesn't really make you a father.
No, it's the stuff that you do. It's more than that, bro. It's a bond, bro.
Because being on the other end of it, it's a difficult situation. But it's a situation that you got to know that you want to deal with. Right.
Mm-hmm.
You don't, this type of situation ain't something that you go into halfway.
Right.
Or when you start having kids with the mother, you be like, okay, well, fuck that. These is my kids. You just my stepchild.
Right.
I actually have a problem with that term stepchild. I do, especially if I'm the one taking care of you, if I'm the one providing a roof over your head, if I'm the one providing the meals for your nourishment, if I'm the one that's doing this, and this, then give me a little bit of reverence, especially if I have been the one that's been taking care of this child since an early age when they weren't even able to walk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you're saying full of respect me as a man, you know what I'm talking about?
But if you came along and them kids was little and you got with the mom, but the dad wasn't no deadbeat dude, would you still have a problem with that cat? Or would you just be like, he cool, he can come see his kids, or
I'll be like, he cool,
kids and all that shit?
I can take it from personal experience. If he was cool, I wouldn't have an issue. Right. See, a lot of times, a lot of niggas, because here's the difference between niggas and men. A lot of times niggas, they don't really miss their child. They just miss having regular pussy.
Right.
That's true.
That's what it is.
Right. You got something they can't let go.
Something they can't let go of. So it's not all that extra shit, all that hoopla shit. It's not even for the right to see their child. It's the right to be in her nose.
Yeah, it's
see what the
like
fuck
that.
she got going on.
It's most definitely something like that, bro.
But then there is also fathers who are like, hey, you do you, I do me. Just let me know what's going on with my child. And then the rest is just copacetic. See, that type of situation, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Because for that child, one male role model is good. It's good. It's perfect. But what makes it better is when you have two upstanding men in that child's life, to where if, say, for instance, she can't get a hold of you. Say, for instance, your daughter couldn't get a hold of you. Say, for instance, that guy was a really good guy, really good stand-up guy. You know for a fact, whatever he's going to tell her is going to be something similar to what you would have told her.
Well, that's the thing. You know, like I said, I've been fortunate enough where I've had baby moms that be like, you know, I want you to meet him, talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, nevertheless, you want that other person. You want to be comfortable who your kid gonna be around.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying? You want that, you know, and I always respect my baby moms for that. Like it and that's cool enough that we may argue whatever, but it's never been a thing with the kid. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
For us when they come to that, you know what I mean? Because they not saying that they fear me, but they do know who I am, but I also know how they are. You know what I'm saying? Because I would want to do the same thing for them. You know, but I don't believe bringing randoms around my kids and stuff like that. You just don't do that. Plus, I believe in representation is everything. You know what I'm saying? Especially with little girls. I don't want my kids growing up. My daddy was a whole nigga. Every other weekend, it was a girl at the house. And, you know what I'm saying? I had like 20 aunties, nigga. Like, what the fuck? You know, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, I never want to see my kid. My last girl, which I had my 5-year-old with, you know what I'm saying? She didn't meet my daughter, my 8-year-old, until she was, I think about 2 years till I knew we was really gonna get serious. She used to always say, well, she seen her like here and there because I was about to walk out the house and take her, you know what I mean, where she supposed to go or whatever. But what I'm saying, she never got to sit down, play with her, none of that shit. She didn't even
interact with her. You know what I mean?
My daughter didn't know her name, any of that shit, because I never want to, you know, it sucks when you let a kid get attached to somebody and then they burn out. You get what I'm saying? That shit not cool, bro. And also, like I said, I don't want them looking at me like my daddy a hoe. If they see me like that, my girls look up to me, bro. They gonna think they can go do that shit.
Exactly.
And then who would I be to tell them what not to do?
Right. What you're talking about is setting a standard.
And that need to come back. That's part of tradition.
That's what it is. Nobody is setting standards anymore. Standards come along with culture. They come along with values. They come along with traditions. That's what's missing. Standards and shame.
There you go. I would say S and S. It goes right along with what you said earlier. Standards and shame.
But you got to shout out to the women that think they have standards, but in essence they're a sucker for love. So they're a sucker for everything a nigga say. So guess what? They got about 50 baby daddies. So that's what it is.
Keep them goddamn legs closed, man.
Keep them legs closed. Cause see, a lot of people. This was probably for a lady. I'm just gonna touch on a little bit. You know,
looking for love in all the wrong places.
They gotta understand. That this whole woman's worth and strong black woman shit. Look, the only woman on earth that call herself strong is a black woman, and that's some bullshit. You gotta crown yourself, nigga. That don't mean that the other people supposed to crown you. Two.
Facts.
If you got respect, you don't have to say that. And then, you know, and beyond that, that's you can't be using that as no excuse because you like to get loud or you can't handle me because I'm a strong woman. And then when a woman says you can't handle me, that tells me where your mentality is because you shouldn't want to be handled. I handle mutts. You understand me? I handle dogs. I handle stuff like that. You know, you want to be caressed. You should want to be held, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So like them type of women right there, you know, when you sit down and have that, when you talk to them trying to get to know them, you gotta pay attention. Sometimes them signs be there already, bro. You know what I mean? And then when they get talking about how much money they got and this and that and third, that's cool. But she has to respect you as a man to understand. I'm with you. I'm trying to get with you because I want to, not because I need you. I can take care of my own motherfucking self. I don't need that. So at the end of the day, if you took away all her shit, what do she bring to the table?
Nothing.
Nothing for real. So therefore, you gotta respect the fact that I came to talk to you, right?
Right.
I don't give a fuck what you got. All that personal shit is to make yourself feel good.
Exactly.
So if that's what you living off that high, and me won't, and this is when men say, so having me is not enough, it ain't gonna work then. Cause she gonna always want more and keep wanting more. That's why they end up with all these baby daddies. They like the attention. They think they doing something. So when they get one, it ain't enough. So then they gotta go to another. Because she think what she's building on herself and her credentials and the boob job and all that shit, she feel like she gets stay with one, it's not paying off. So she just keep going. But you not knowing. Then when you want to settle down, you ain't worth shit. You ain't worth nothing because what you got. See, back in the day, one thing my grandpa told me, he said, you know, man, women used to be virgins, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You used to have to play up to a woman for real. You used to have to play up to a woman and prove to her that you was worthy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But these hoes today ain't nothing. What can they give you? You can't even get these hoes. What this bitch say? I'm saving my asshole for my husband. Bitch, what? That is the dumbest shit I ever heard.
For real.
What?
That's the dumbest shit I heard. But you sucking everybody's dick. The fuck wrong with you, bitch? Get a plastic cup. You will never drink off my glass. Fuck wrong with you?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I mean? Like so when women talk about worth, what? Y'all don't even know how up most of them, not all of them, most of them don't know how uphold themselves outside in different situations. Got their belly out. Believe it or not, people say that ain't no big deal. Yes, it is. If I take you somewhere with your belly out and tight jeans and you got this little halter top showing with lace and all that shit, I bet you'll feel out of place, the places I could take you. But why would I want to take you to them type of places?
Right. That's real. That's real, bro.
So what is your worth? You see what I'm saying? Nothing. Most of them can't boil rice, make you a hot dog. They want to nuke everything, put it in the microwave.
He said boiled rice. Man, I was making a hamburger one day. I asked my ex, I said, hey, you want I said, shit, it's some more she wanted me to cook one for her. I was already done. So I was like, shit, there's some more hamburger up in there. Go ahead and patty you up one. She said, I don't know how to patty up a burger. I was like, holy shit. So it blew my mind.
Yeah.
So I was just like, wow.
When I hear women talk like this, but they tell you that you chauvinistic. They tell you that you a feminist. They tell you that you all these things to try to demean, but in the meantime, while they're telling you these things, they're demeaning you as a man.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't say I'm demeaning you and demean me at the same time. You know, so you got to keep that shit moving, bro. Be, like I tell people, be chauvinistic. What chauvinistic is to a woman is you telling the truth. That's it. And if that mean I'm chauvinist, that mean I'm a feminist, and so be it.
But a lot of these women slick these days, they can't handle that, bruh. They cannot handle that.
That's cool. Because it ain't my job. It ain't my job to retrain you, as you say. I ain't trying to be your daddy.
Right.
See, I have an issue because I got somebody.
Right.
I got somebody. I know how to talk to her.
Right.
I'm not about to learn how to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you how I see fit at that time on how you present yourself.
Right.
And that's the thing that women can't handle. They want every man to treat them like they're in a relationship with them, but still have the freedom to do whatever the fuck they want to do. I'm not about to talk to you like you my girl. I have one.
Right.
Fuck your mother. Fuck your grandma. Fuck your dead ass great grandma rolling over and water in the ground.
We can't do that one. Not that we ain't gonna say fuck the dead folk, but I feel you on other shit.
Yeah. Calm down, Polo. Calm down, bro.
But not.
I just get tired of people trying to change shit that ain't needing any change.
But the thing is, this is the thing. These new youngsters don't understand. Like I said, they don't understand what a man is. 2, so they don't know what they get with. 3, you know, the most men are simple, bro. The thing is, men pick a woman, right? We pick the woman. Women don't pick the man, right?
Right.
Women pick the woman, hope to hit. She like what she like, then y'all stay together, right? But thing is, I'm not with you for your dollars. I'm not with you for nothing else, bro. Men pick a women for companionship and support. That's it. Support don't mean money.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
It means an encouraging word every now and then.
Exactly. That's it, bro. That's it. We ain't no man with you for your dollars. Ain't no man with you because you got a nice car. That's all teenage shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you with a man and you meet him, he already got his own place, his own car, all that shit. And I don't give a fuck if it's a Benz all the way down to a fucking Dodge Neon. He taking care of himself. So it means he's all right. He's content. He's fine. You see what I'm saying? So whether you step in or you leave, he gonna be all right. So you have to respect the fact that he wanted to be with you, and he with you for companionship. He's not with you for nothing else. And if women will realize that and just concentrate on the companionship and making the friendship inside of that relationship fun and all of that stuff, you would never have a problem. Never. It'd be like having your best friend. I had that with my wife, Lord rest her soul. People used to always, and Burke can attest to this, people used to be like, y'all don't argue for nothing. Bruh, tell these niggas, I see a girl with an ass, I'm like, damn, her ass fat. My wife be like, she need to give me some ass. I ain't got shit. We rarely argued, bro. Cause she had a sense
that's rare, bruh.
She had a sense of humor. I'd be like, babe, look at her. Like we man, I'm talking about just, it was fun. But we had a friendship just as well we was in a relationship. And I knew when she was having a bad day before she knew she was having a bad day. She knew when I was having a bad day before I knew I was going to have a bad day. Meaning when she woke up like, good morning. I could tell by the way she said good morning. I'd be like, oh, time to go play basketball, nigga. I ain't finna catch this one. You know, she need her space today. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, shit like that. Fellas come in the house, bruh, tell you, where she go, bruh?
In the room.
In the room.
Mm-hmm.
Just out of respect, because ain't nobody finna be catching eyes, none of that shit. And I do the same thing. Her homegirls, oh, I'm finna go. Shit, y'all be doing book club? Yep. All right, y'all, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we had that. But see, women, they'll say, oh, he treat me like I'm a slave. Why can't I stay out here with y'all? Why the fuck you want to be out here? It's men in here. Go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? And women don't know that. It's not about playing a role. It's about playing your position in this relationship. That's all it's about. Have my back when I need you to have my back.
I.e. role. Your role. No matter how you break it down, that's a role.
It could be a role. It could be a role, but all I ask you, have my back when I need you. That's it.
Yeah, that's what it all, you know what I'm saying, boils down to.
That's it, bro. You can have a job, good. You know why I want you to have a job? Because this mine. You ain't got to pay nothing, but have a job because you're going to pay for your own weave. If you got weave, you're going to pay for your own nails. You're going to pay for all your own habits just like I got to pay for my own motherfucking habits. And also, if something was to happen, you can pick up the slack until I get back on mine. That's all I want you there for. That's it. You supposed to have my back. And if you can't do that, then it is what it is. If you get what I'm saying? Like,
at that point, if you can't do that, then you're a liability.
There you go, because I've been saying, bro, I'll tell you that. That would just be more, hey, if you ain't an asset, then you got to go. You got to go. If I feel like it's a weak link, I can't, nope. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I think that's what women, they fall into this trap of what a man's supposed to do and don't even know what a man is. Don't even realize when you met this nigga, he already had a crib. Bitch, you at your grandma's house sleeping on Belleton bags. What the fuck? You get what? That's what they used to call bean bags back in the day.
Yes. Or sleeping on an air mattress on the floor in the corner.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So like, what the fuck, bro? Like, but you complaining. How you complaining?
Right.
You know what I mean? Won't even expect a nigga who really like him. This what gets me. You ain't got a job. He don't make enough money. He work at McDonald's. What do? You get what I'm saying? See,
she better get involved.
Right. See, my wife was the type of chick, nigga, we get on a bus and go to the movie. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't about what I had. And if I didn't have it, you know what? My wife wanted to see me have more. Mind you, not her have more. She wanted me to look more. I'm talking about my wife, old school. You get in the car, right? Say we go somewhere, right? It could be her car. If we was going to her mama's house, she wanted me to drive. You know why she wanted me to drive? Because me pulling up in that car was a representation that she was with a man and I'm the man in the house. Yeah. You understand? Me sitting on that passenger side look like I'm her bitch. You see what I'm saying? Look like I'm lazy. I'm not doing nothing. That's the woman I had. You know what I mean? That's what it was about.
Sound like she was raised good though. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean? I'm just saying though, like she come from some hard stuff too though. You know what I'm saying? But She just knew who she was with. She would tell
Right.
you, man, nigga slicker. Hey, she didn't save a gang of people ass too, but she'll tell you, leave that nigga, you better leave him alone. Hey, shut up. I ain't about to tell him to be quiet. You better shut up. You know what I'm saying? I always had my back. Never had a problem telling nobody nothing. No. If it was something mine, nope. He ain't here. You ain't going leaving with that. You better call him.
Right. That's real.
Rob.
I think
Rob.
Sleep.
That nigga sleep.
Rob tapped out?
I don't know. Or he
do
put it
that
down.
shit?
He probably doing something with Little Man. He probably getting Little Man something to eat.
Okay.
But y'all get what I'm saying though. Like
Yeah,
I think
I got
it's just a small fundamentals that they lacking, and they don't understand, dude. And that shit's real. I know it sounds funny, but I saw a meme
it's real
today
though,
that
Slim.
I
Yeah, that's real
saw.
talk.
I saw I was about to say Vine, but a TikTok today that fucked me up. My dude said, "Yeah, man, I don't think we need to be together." Then she put a plate of food in front of his face. He said, "What? You cook this? Man, this shit good." And every time he took a bite, he said, "Yeah, man, I think I'm gonna stay." Hell shit. Matter of fact, we together. You my girlfriend. You might as well make space in that closet so I can bring my clothes over this motherfucker.
For
You know
real.
what I'm saying? You know, and she put then gave him a beer. He said, "Oh shit, and you got beer? Oh yeah, we together, goddammit.
Man, for real.
I think we need to start doing our taxes together." That nigga fucked me up. That shit was funny. But that shit be true though. If you get a woman who can cook, have your back, you know what I'm saying? That shit,
man,
that's golden, bro. Like it's men are that simple, bro. Like
Exactly.
we don't need all of that, bro. You know
But then there's men on the internet that turn that simplicity in such a complex thing.
It don't need to be complex, man.
It is
all.
not that complex.
It's not.
It ain't
bro.
hard, bro. It ain't hard at all. It's simple.
The men who make it complex, y'all, is the men who look at the woman they with and think that's the only woman on earth, which means they lack confidence. If you with somebody that just don't fit with you, be honest with them, just leave them. Hey, I'm sorry, this shit don't work, bro. It ain't working. Because relationships are like puzzle pieces, bro. It ain't gonna be a perfect fit, but you should fit enough to be able to get along. You're gonna have your arguments, you know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be nothing y'all do that's gonna make y'all say fuck it. Like for instance, me and my old lady get into it, bro. Nah, she'll be like, you getting your ass on the couch. I'm like, fuck you, I paid for that fucking bed, nigga. I ain't getting on no couch. Right? And I ain't getting on the couch, but she may go get on the couch. But if I ever tried at the argument try to leave the house, she wouldn't let me leave the house. It wasn't to be Andre. She'd straight tell me, ain't no other bitch finna take advantage of you because you mad at me, nigga. That's called protecting your interests. See, that's what I'm saying. She like, I'm mad at you, nigga, but not like that, nigga. You you ain't going nowhere. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, she ain't wrong.
That's what you want. That's love, bro.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's real.
But the niggas who make that shit, and she be this and that, and I don't understand why she just like, dude, if she just don't fit, bro, like you got a choice.
Yeah.
If you don't like big ass, guess what? Tell her lose weight.
Facts.
Lose weight. What you mean lose weight? You wasn't like this when I met you. Take care of yourself. Shit. You got a right to say that.
Just don't try that shit with a white girl.
Man, fuck that. If you get, I feel like
I said I've been there, done that, nigga. They get all emotional, nigga. Cry on your ass, nigga.
But every person, everybody, like if I get, like I gain weight, and if I was with somebody and I just kept gaining weight, she got a right to say, "Hey, bro, you kind of getting out of hand, bro." You know what I'm saying? Like for real. And I'm gonna say the same shit. But see, this is the way they try to do this shit. Oh my God, you're fat shaming, bitch. Shut up. I'm saving her life, ho.
He said I'm saving her life.
Real.
The fuck you mean? I'm saving her life. I'm not fucking fat shaming. You supposed to love her no matter what. I do love her, bitch. Why you think I'm telling her to lose weight?
Exactly.
But y'all encouraging this dumb shit. She's crying. You're hurting her feelings. I bet it hurt. The truth hurts. But she can't keep eating these ho-hos and cupcakes around this motherfucker. My kids like them too. She gotta go. She gotta lose weight.
This is all true.
So you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when men be back men, you know what I'm saying? And like, shit, bro, you remember Big Daddy, don't you? That nigga be say, bro, what the fuck you say? Now that I can't do.
Cold blood.
But he was cold blood. My grandfather say, bro, what the fuck you say? Nah, you tripping. Like that. Hey, Big Daddy was a motherfucker, bro. But that's why his name was Big Daddy, though. That nigga was everybody daddy. Fuck you say? And then, everybody was a bride. I'm talking about daughters, wife, everybody. What you say, bride? Am I lying? Am I lying,
No,
bro?
not at all.
They call my mama a broad in a minute. What you say, bride? Oh, you go pay the white folks wash your clothes, but you didn't come up wash your clothes over here for free, huh? Hell no, get your ass out my house. Big Dad's a motherfucker, but he was a man. He was a man.
Oh, make me miss my grandpa.
So I mean, you know what I mean?
For real.
But men just gotta all this complaining and shout out to Kevin Samuels because he do what he do, but the stuff he says is what men is already supposed to know.
That's real.
That's no hate, no. It's crazy that it's a niche for that because men supposed to be men. You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
How you get a woman that discredits you and you been to all her ways and then all of a sudden she call you a bitch? What? What kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Your woman shouldn't even fix her mouth to call you a bitch. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. I ain't doing it. Unless you do some super foul shit now, and you know for a fact, like, it gotta be super foul. Like you slept with her sister or some shit and she found out, or you know what I'm saying? Some dead wrong shit. If it's just some petty ass argument, she be like, shut up, bitch. Be like, whoa.
Right.
Leave her. You better leave her.
I'm gonna look around like, who you talking to?
For real, you better Sam I am. Right on. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, Sam I am. But you know, that's just what it is, man. And it just kills me. It kills me.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. That shit don't fly with me.
Yo, dog.
At all. The first time you say that, that's how I think you really feel.
Exactly.
So
you ain't never had respect.
You ain't never respected me. Yep. So now I have to show you the utmost disrespect. Now I have to show you. I have to show you where you stand in the pecking order of life. I have to show you that you replaceable.
That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing.
Y'all outnumber us 5-1. And there's new ones born every day.
So at the end of the motherfucking day, you done lost your mind. That's what I'm saying, bro. They don't see that shit, bro. Like, you know, but I ain't saying you supposed to make your woman feel like she gotta walk on eggshells.
No.
But
I don't think that's right.
She supposed to know to respect you, dog. Not call you out your name and all that shit, and even talk. Now I'm talking about not even talking to her friends, bro. Oh, he be acting like a bitch. Fuck all of that. That's a rap. I tell you, kick rocks. The ground don't move by itself. Get the walking. Go, bye, get out. I do not give a fuck. I'm talking about that moment, like I done lost all respect, and I'm not even finna argue with you, bro. Leave. Leave, because I was taught, now you ain't put me on my own shit.
For real.
You can't. That's why I always have my own. You moving with me. Get out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I see. But y'all see, you gotta watch these shows and all that shit. What do they portray men in shows? When a woman and a man live together, 9 times 10 on TV, the woman own it, don't she? And she put the nigga out.
Yeah.
They show this shit, bro. Like it's conditioning without even knowing you being conditioned. They do that shit, bro, for real. They'll sit there, make child support seem so good. I remember when I first peeped it, right? With the child support window. It was remember that movie Armageddon?
Yeah.
And remember the white dude, he was gonna go out of space and he wanted to see his son one last time. He was like, I'm finna do something real great. I can't tell you what it is. And she had him, she said, I told you don't give me my money. You can't see your son. So she was holding her son for ransom. But the minute the nigga came home, she saw that nigga on TV for saving the world. He was like, oh my God, yeah, he can come home. I was like, you old bitch.
For real.
What the fuck that chick got to do with your son? Because his son was young, bro. Them kids don't care about that money. They care about time.
Exactly.
And you just robbed your son at that time. But more you start peeping that shit on TV, they think that shit cool. I actually talked to a woman. Yeah, he don't pay child support. He can't see his kid. So he got to pay you to see his child.
Right. Facts.
Like, that shit not cool, bro. That's not how that shit go. That's not how it should go. You know, that's a form of abuse, bro. Because what you doing is making him think his dad didn't give a fuck about him.
Exactly.
And you gonna place a complex on that kid about that shit.
And that's manipulation too.
Yeah, a form of manipulation. But it was worse. That kid growing up thinking his daddy didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And he have a complex about it. Now he see other people with their daddy. She's like, fuck niggas and all this shit. Now he got anger issues. Then he grew up to learn that his mama was the culprit the whole time. You know how that fuck your head up, bro?
Man.
So that now you got complex of I don't know who to trust.
Exactly.
See, they don't think about that shit, bro. They don't think about stuff like that, man. You know, and teaching kids that's the norm, and you know, shit. Like I said, that shit fucked me. I went and picked my girls up from daycare one time, man, and you know, my girl was with me. She was like, "Y'all stay at the same house?" I'm like, "Yeah." Oh, like little dude had never saw that. Like he thought it just supposed to be mama at home. That shit fucked me up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, these women, you know, they need to be more focused on being a woman first, and everything else need to come second, bro.
Right, for real.
Well, being a mother is a responsibility within itself.
Well, being a mother is a responsibility, but you got to make sure it's a responsibility that you want.
Yeah.
Like I said,
there's too many people that's pregnant off of one night stands.
You know, we'll go get a plan B. Keep it in your wallet.
For real. Shit.
Because being you got, like my dad said, I wanted that. I wanted you. I wanted the son. You get what I'm saying? But I don't have to take care of you, nigga. We could have easily gave you up for adoption, or your mom could have had a boy. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I wanted you, so I enjoy taking care of you, but I don't have to do it. So in other words, you better respect it. You get what I'm saying? It was all in the same breath of, you want to keep talking shit. When you talking about I don't do nothing, then take all your clothes off, take your drawers off, and you can go and leave this motherfucker. The everything, so I don't do shit. I bought all that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a thing that you because ain't no parent on this earth don't got to do shit. They gonna drop your ass off at the adoption as you keep it moving,
nigga. Man,
I'm
game,
being real, bro.
Yeah,
I'm being real.
real.
Like you, it's a responsibility. Like I enjoy being a father. I enjoy that I got girls. People think it bothers me I don't have a son. It really don't, because I know how I was, and I know. I think my 5-year-old gonna be like, she like my boy girl. She's a tough motherfucker, but I enjoy them. I enjoy my daughters. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoy doing it. It's not a job to me. You get what I'm saying?
Parenting should never feel like a job. Once it feels like a job, that's when you have burnout. That's when you find yourself starting to try to think twice about shit.
Right. When I buy clothes and shit, nigga, I feel like I'm buying shit for myself. Like, this shit dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit hard. Yeah. And then I get it to them, they face light up. Oh, I got some shoes. That shit make me feel good, bro. Like, that's what's up. Then you hear them. Then they get to telling them, my daddy bought me some shoes. Like, you know what I mean? That shit make me feel good inside, bro. That's all I need. Like, you know what I mean? You know, but for these motherfuckers that have these kids and think they mama supposed to babysit. They daddy supposed to babysit. Auntie, she ain't doing nothing. Why she can't watch them? What the fuck you mean? That ain't their responsibility.
Facts.
I was taught if my kids can't go,
I
don't need to go.
Right.
Yep.
No, so it's just a matter of perspective. But like I said, we got grannies. You got your granny, your grandma, right? When I came up, granny and grandma, if they got along first off, because sometimes you know your granny didn't like your grandma. You know, whatever. That's why you always had your granny. My granny was the happy one, give you ice cream for breakfast. My grandma was the disciplinary one, whoop your ass.
Your grandma didn't play. You know what I'm talking
about? Grandma said go get that switch.
For real.
Niggas, but you know, whatever. But now if they got along, they was going to play bingo, right?
Oh yeah.
Now granny and grandma and daughter going out to the club.
Man, bro.
Mama, daughter, and granddaughter.
Yeah, and all of them ain't number 10 years apart.
Game and change.
Right, I'm just saying. I'm just giving an even number. I'm just giving an even number. They all talking about this guy cute. 12. They all having the same conversation. This guy's cute. So it's the blind leading the blind. You know, you when it was generations in between stuff, whereas you talk to your grandma, say, Grandma, you think that boy cute on there? Yeah, he cute, but he look like he come with problems. What you mean? Then you that grandma and that daughter, that girl, cousin, daughter, whatever, gets to have a real conversation.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I remember hearing my cousins complain about child support. This nigga don't do shit. They used to bear my grandma up. Nigga, I had to raise 6 motherfucking kids, nigga. Fuck you mean? What you gonna do if he die? So he don't do shit now, right? So what? You ain't supposed to do shit? Get off your ass and raise your kid, nigga. What if he didn't leave you? What if he died? Who you gonna cry to then?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You a mother. Them your children. Raise them, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Get up and do something. You know, she didn't believe in that shit. She was not that nigga ain't shit. Go get child support on. She was like, that nigga don't want to be part of, like, fuck that nigga.
For real. You still got to do your part. You know what I mean?
Right. Regardless of fact you get child support now, you still got to do you. So fuck that nigga. Don't get child support. Go do you, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, but you're never going to get that when you got, like I say, y'all 10 years apart. And goddamn, y'all all going to the same club, so all y'all wavelengths is on the same level.
Man, bro, I done seen it. And
ain't nobody more experienced. More experienced. All y'all calling each other bitches, smoking from the same blunt. You know what I'm saying? Talking about go get me some champagne, and y'all pouring from champagne. A lot of y'all niggas don't know what champagne is, but they pouring that champagne. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit, drinking Stag through straws and all that stuff, and having the same conversation as if they grew up with each other. So who learning from who?
Exactly, man.
And if you don't watch out, grandma sleep with your husband or your boyfriend.
That's a fact.
Man,
that's a fact.
If not mama,
and then gonna tell her daughter, well, if you was doing your job, he wouldn't have came to me.
For real.
Mom and grandma are the perfect side chicks at that point.
Just like, remember on South Central while drinking your juice, Trey was upstairs tagging old girl, and the grandma walking, hold him down, baby, let grandma get it. That's where that shit be going, bro.
Damn, man. I'm happy I was raised the way I was raised, bro.
Man, look.
Like, that's why I be saying that about, like, my situation. I'm so glad that my wife was raised the way that she was, because I ain't even gonna lie, I'd be the shot a bitch.
Like, that's crazy.
I don't think I could deal with it.
Me neither, bro. That's what I'm saying. I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this. What's going on these days, though? It's wild.
Right. It's the man. The word man is even demeaning. I mean, they trying to change. Do y'all know this was really going on?
Yeah,
they're trying to change
definitions
to being a person's way. A black person hitting a black person has never been a hate crime, right? You would think we had the first bill passed from slavery on up, right? There's more proof of black people being beat the fuck up in America than anybody, right?
Right.
But then
it's in textbooks.
Right, exactly. We got stories and movies about this shit. You feel me?
Like,
Asian, but everybody
still finding footage.
Right. White folks, you hit a white person, guess what? Hate crime. You hit an Asian person, it's a hate crime now. Mm-hmm. If you hit a gay person, it's a hate crime, and that's not even a race of people, nigga. That's a sexual orientation.
But here's the thing: you get more time for killing a dog than all of that.
Exactly. But a black
man,
you
can't even threaten a person these days. That's a terrorist threat.
But no. It depends who you threaten. Because a black man, you can beat the fuck out of him. You can shoot him. You can do whatever fuck you want to. And then they changed the word. So now I gotta respect that you don't want me to call you Mrs. You are thy and they and all of this shit. Man, shut the fuck up.
I'm not doing all of that.
I'm not doing it. I'm like, Dave, don't call me that, this and then the third. I'm not this bit. What if I woke up one morning and said, I'm white? I feel like I'm white. Don't call me black.
Or you just walk around and call everybody bitch.
Right. They'll have a fit. So
that's
what I'm saying.
But said it best.
But they exactly. If the words is being, you gotta watch it because they're trying to bend that shit. And to the point where motherfuckers can't catch up. You see what I'm saying?
Shit, they turning the word slavery to servants. Slavery,
right, exactly.
Slavery now called servants.
Servant, right. So at the end of the day, that's the newest thing to pay attention to, bro. The same story is going on for black folks, but everything else around black folks is changing.
Right.
But nothing is changing. Nothing is changing within the black community, though. And I'm saying it has to start with us some, but the little shit on the outside, they keeping it contained. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
They're keeping it very much so contained. No law will ever be applied for a black person to rise. But for, like I said, being gay is not a race. It's a sexual orientation. So how the fuck does a sexual orientation get a hate crime? How?
I don't get that.
How?
I don't get that myself. Right.
Exactly. So being gay comes with special privileges.
Because they're trying to create a new minority.
But that's what I'm saying. How do you create a minority off of a sexual presence? So check this out. I like getting my dick sucked. So let me go find a bunch of other niggas that like getting their dick sucked, and we make a name up for ourselves.
Yes, you can.
And let's try to get special privileges. They'll laugh. What is that? What does that word mean? Oh, I like getting my dick sucked.
For real.
What?
Like, what the fuck?
What? Well,
yeah,
you let the gay guy do it. He like booty hole.
Right.
What the fuck?
I mean, when you put it that way.
I'm just saying though, right? But like I said, so I be excuse me. I be trying to tell people to pay attention how they shaping everything up. I'm talking about even down to the TV shows, bro. I'm watching Tommy on Power. Why does his brother have to be gay? Shout out to him though,
bruh. You feel me?
Why did his brother that he found out he got a brother, right?
Yeah.
And he black and he gay. But peep this though. I gotta put this in. I've been meaning to say this. Shout out to DJ Dales. I watched this shoe battle the other day. Old boy that's playing that character is a sneakerhead and he be on DJ Dales shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, bro. I was looking at that nigga start typing. I said, that's the dude off fucking Force. And then I typed in and dude at the end, he was like, yeah, it was finna go off. And DJ Dales was like, yeah, you can catch. He said, everybody shout out y'all Instagram, this and the third. He said, yeah, y'all can catch me on Sundays on Power Force. And the panel was like, I thought that was you. And I had already typed it in chat like, that's dude off that motherfucker.
With the glasses on, Tommy brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he be kicking it over there. So he's a sneaker regular. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's happening.
That was dope. I thought that was super dope. And you know the nigga voice is very. You know that nigga got deep ass.
Yeah,
voice
deep
on that
ass. Yeah, it should deep. Yeah.
So shout out to him though. But I'm saying how they try and shape the world and everything. You get what I'm saying?
Bro,
if you watch these shows, the normal.
They trying to push the agenda a little bit too much. Yeah, they trying to push it a little bit too much for me, slick, brother. I'll be like, don't like it, bro. Like,
I don't have a problem with the gay shit. It's just like I said, don't force feed. Don't force feed it.
In 2007, 2008, I started seeing all the reality shows, the dancing shows, the singing shows. I looked at my brother. I said, they turned America gay. Yeah, in 2020, look at it now. This shit is crazy.
It's crazy.
I don't like the force feed, and I don't like the you know, and then like my brother sent me an article earlier. It was in Indiana. They have a black, it's Black History Month, right? But they said that the white kids have a right to opt out of it.
So,
you see what I'm saying? No. You don't understand it.
What opt out of Black History Month?
Yeah.
No.
Like just learning
in class.
Wow.
You should not be able to do that.
Right.
When the rest of the year is going on, and you learn about George Washington and all
you should be able to opt out of that. You should be able,
but you can't, because that's part of regular. What they're saying is that is part of regular school curriculum.
Yeah.
Then
that's crazy.
That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. But what I'm saying is, when you hear stuff like that, it shouldn't even be a fucking debate.
Right.
It should be automatic. But this is what I'm saying. Nothing's shaped around it. So they're not going to shape nothing for the lawmakers and things like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not going to do that. They're not.
That's crazy.
Because a lot of this shit should have been overturned and all that. Hey, Eris, turn your TV down, Eris.
My fault.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. That's crazy,
That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying that I don't care to make these motherfuckers do it. What I'm saying is, when we raise our kids, it's up to us to teach them what the fuck is going on. And teach them you can never have your fucking hand out. You gotta make your own motherfucking way.
Right.
You gotta pave. Fuck they block. Pave your own street. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what needs to be taught to our youth. and shit like that. Yeah, they got this. Why we can have it? Why you worried about it? Get your own. That's what I was taught. I was taught when a nigga told you no, that should have been not energy, but what you call it? When
Motivation.
Motivation, thank you. Motivation for you to get your own.
Right. I always was told, hell, you sitting there looking at they shit. Don't you know they always making something better than that every day?
Exactly. See, we was taught them things though, you know what I'm saying? And also it was an extra lesson, and it was a bonus lesson in there. He supposed to be your friend.
Exactly.
That ain't your friend. Every time that nigga got some candy, he ain't gonna give you none. But every time you got some, he show ass and you getting him something.
Yeah.
Hard lesson that I had to learn.
You see what I'm saying? We gotta bring that type shit back, bro. That don't make assholes. That's being 100%.
Facts.
That's being 100%.
Honestly, I don't think there's such thing as being an asshole.
You know, I believe in the God and all that shit, but all that turn the cheek shit, that's bullshit.
Well,
that's a different walk of life. See what I'm saying? Today is different, bro.
The turn your other cheek thing was a metaphor for more so picking and choosing your battles.
Well,
pick and choose your battles. You're supposed to, what you are supposed to in life anyway. You're supposed to pick and choose.
Happening?
You're supposed to pick and choose what battles that you want to take on. You're supposed to pick and choose what cross you're willing to die on.
Well, yeah,
right.
But
you know what I'm.
But I thought turn the cheek was to look the opposite direction when you know some bullshit happening.
Well, that's the problem. That's what I'm saying. That type of speech is outdated, bro. It's outdated, and to have people keep walking down that same street on that same rhetoric ain't working, bro.
Because I'm all for turn the other cheek. I am
all in that manner you said. Yeah, I'm for it too. But in a manner that the world perpetuating it ain't the same. You see what I'm saying? So like if you know, I'm all for teaching all people, you know what I'm saying, get up, get out, and get your own. All right? Because when you do live that walk, that street, that the preacher man and all them, they strictly saying that shit. Yeah, if he hit you, you know, you supposed to turn the cheek and this and that. No, fuck all that.
No, I ain't doing that.
No, that's a perversion of the scriptures, and that's something that I've been personally fighting with here in Kansas City.
But that's
I really have been doing that. I'm gonna start recording it for y'all because I'm fighting against that shit because there's a lot of things that's being taught by the preacher to the family that's being passed down to the kids that's not factually relevant or even factually right. Like how I explained it to you is how it was explained to me, but of all people, not a Baptist preacher, but a rabbi. You get what I'm saying?
Right. And that's not to say that there are, like, our grandfather was a preacher too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but not every preacher is like that.
Right. Yeah, mine was too.
You know, but like at the end of the day, you know, when you preach shit like that over and over and people actually start believing that, those are the whiners. But why they just don't do this? Why this don't happen? Or why? And they rather complain instead of trying to sit there and think of a solution.
That's why they're called whiners.
You know, and then you got the ones who do think they got the minds for solutions, but they have nobody to convey them to, so they choose to take the easy road out, like selling dope, do this and the third, because they don't have nobody to believe in them, or things as simple as that. That's why I say you be shocked. You know, it was a little dude in this apartment I stay in right now, right? Every day I saw him shooting basketball, right? And his friends and all that stuff. And little dude loved basketball. I didn't see him. Then one day I saw him sitting out on the stoop, and then he with his ball. I said, "What you doing, dog? I always saw y'all playing basketball down there." He was like, "Man, I ain't gonna do this no more, man. Don't nobody want to play with me." I said, "The hell with them. You like basketball, right? Go down there and shoot the ball."
Right.
Like, don't. And that boy still down there. He go down there every day and play ball. But what if I didn't walk past and say that to him? He probably would actually gave up. I don't know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, he probably would have gave up, stopped shooting everything.
Right, because in his mind he felt like he needed people to show off in front of or play ball. No, you do it because you love doing it.
Right.
You see that little chat. I don't know. I may never see him again when I move from here, but he may end up in NBA. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know.
The smallest things stick with people sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
It's that one little conversation. That one conversation could push him to higher plateaus. You never know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but then there's a flip into that too. Do
that?
we really need more ball players?
Well, no. What the thing is, you got some people who are naturally good at things, and I'm all for pushing people for if you're naturally good at it. Like you gifted speaker. I tell you this all the time, right? You're good at that. You got people who are good, and if you push people toward things that they're good at, they're more likely to succeed. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If you got brain, just a dead smart person, I'm like, hey, you need to go MIT, man. You get your shit together. Hey, I'll help you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But I'm not gonna tell a ball player he need to be a doctor. I'm not gonna tell. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm not saying that
he may switch up. He may switch up. He may as he get older. But the point is that the one thing I know that basketball is gonna do is keep his ass up out the streets.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
It's that basketball. If he let go of that basketball, go hang out with them stupid little boys on the corner, then what?
Well, yeah. I mean,
so you know what I mean. Now
I just want to get. I want to get it to where we get more kids in STEM.
Oh yeah, stuff like that. Yeah,
I want that too. That's what I'm about right now. Get more kids in STEM projects and STEM programs, man. Like,
well, peep this. Tell them stop going to all the white schools just for that and go to all the schools.
Right.
See, that's said. It's been said. But here's the thing: when your school doesn't or your school district doesn't have accreditation, they're not willing to spend the money. But in all honesty,
Polo. That's the excuse that I'm talking about. That if people have a belief, and I'm talking about black folks right now, right? If our people give a fuck about our people, right?
Right.
It wouldn't be $1. That's worth more than $1 to go talk to them kids.
Oh, no,
it's not a price on it.
I'm not disagreeing with you at all.
Those people should go talk to those kids, not just in white schools, not just for no $1.
Oh no, I'm not disagreeing with you. I was just about to take it another step further. I was just going to say that with them not having accreditation and not being willing to spend the money, I think that's the time that you should spend the money.
Right.
It's like at that point you're investing in the future like it is a stock.
Right.
Like, hey, buy low. So okay, y'all don't have accreditation. Y'all dropout rate is high. Oh hell yeah! I'm interested. Let me put some dollars behind this because I know at the end you may not see return the first year or the second year, but the third year on up, you're gonna start to see the results, and you're gonna have that adulation inside. Like, damn, I fixed a whole generation.
Yeah,
I fixed the whole generation.
Right. And it's not always just investing dollars. It's just you showing up. Think about it. Think if LeBron just showed up at a school, bro. You know how much I do for some elementary kids.
Man.
And him actually telling them, hey, keep getting good grades, bro. You may not want to play basketball. You may want to be a doctor when you get older. But in order to get what you see how I'm living, in order to get that way, you know what I'm saying? Take time to do that shit, bro. But they don't.
I would have loved for a lot of us people to be in the same state because I would love to sit up for the schools, teach skills also because Votech is out of schools now. It's out of a lot of schools.
Well, see, that's kind of a state by state thing. That Votech and then sometimes vote because see in Detroit that's part of school, like you gotta go because Detroit dropout rate is so high. See, so they send you to Votech during school.
See, the killer thing about the Kansas City, Missouri school district, once they lost accreditation, they lost Votech. They lost all that stuff. But I wish to get people like people who are in the HVAC, like Rob, people who have their CDLs to come teach, juniors, not seniors, but juniors, to let them know that there's another path. Because when you're a junior in high school, all you thinking about, oh shoot, I gotta take the ACTs, the SATs, all this different type of stuff. Am I going to get into school? Am I not going to get into school? But come to them junior year, be like, hey, there's always another option.
Right, and it teaches them not to give up. Just because it didn't go your way this way, there's a whole nother way. You know what I'm saying?
Cool, you didn't get into college. But hey,
got this trade.
I know a way where I could teach you something for 6 months. If longer, 8 to 12. And when you get out of there, you guaranteed a paycheck within the next month.
Right. And making some nice dollars.
And it's going to be some nice dollars to start you a foundation for something you plan on doing later.
Later on. Right.
That's the good old days Trump was talking about bringing back.
That was, God damn it, where's Trump at? Trump, where are you?
It was a joke, but I'm assuming that part of that is what he is saying, though, because they used to have trade schools in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where you can go straight and get a job out of fucking school, not have to go to college.
Yeah, and it's not to denigrate college or nothing like that. It's just
college ain't for everybody.
Some people are just can't afford it, or college just isn't.
This ain't for that person. Yeah, this ain't for that person.
Yeah. That's why I love trade schools. I love seeing people grandfather people in on things like plumbing, carpentry, electricians, and all this. I miss all that. I miss that.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine teaching somebody who's just learning how to drive, but the first thing they learn how to drive is a big rig to where they can get their CDL?
Man.
Right. It's a lot.
Fresh out of high school, too?
Fresh out of high school.
Hey, I'm be real. I be watching them on YouTube, man.
Like, think about that. Fresh out of high school with your CDL?
Right. Yeah, it's just one girl that I came across the other day, skinny as hell, short, driving straight 18 wheel. I was like,
there's a lot of females driving them 18 wheels now.
Young as shit too. Young as shit.
Got that little dog on there and they just be gone.
Think about that. Like, think about that. Coming in and get these kids certified in something. Get them some certificates. You have to have a certificate to drive a forklift.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta be forklift certified. Do you know how much that's starting off? How many people are looking for people who?
I was going to say you could be a forklift driver for like starting at $18 an hour.
Yeah,
depending, and it could be more now.
Depending on the situation and the place that's hiring. Yeah. Could you imagine giving that to kids at 16, 17?
I feel you. It should be almost mandatory. Like,
it should be.
Like, how they make you learn a different language.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Like, you get this. You should have to get a trade. You can get mandatory. You pick a trade and succeed in it.
I just got an epiphany. I just got a real serious epiphany right here, man. Maybe that's by design.
You talking about Paulo?
Why all this doesn't happen? Because one way to fix and present a culture is honestly to eliminate one of the main reasons a culture cannot flourish. And that's growth.
You got a point. Yeah.
And one way to fix some of the woes that's going on in our community is by economic downfalls and economic pitfalls.
And legislative.
Yes. So if you're taking the proverbial spoon out the mouth young like that, they're never going to know how to feed themselves.
Right. And they don't want us to be self-sufficient, though.
Right.
Yes.
Like I said, when you get to this, that's where the law. Like I said, the laws are shaped around us,
right?
Not for us. You understand? Damn, that shit.
Maybe it's the bud, or maybe I'm just really over here thinking because
he said it's both, man.
That shit just hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, damn, maybe that is by design.
But that's what I'm saying.
Because
if
you're able to fix the economics, we've all learned over the however long we've been alive. For me, 34 years. Economics is power.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, look at in the history. Look at what drugs have done. You know, what I'm saying different epidemics. Look at what they've done as far as generational growth. You know, in the black communities.
And then like economics plays a part in what you see growing up.
Right.
And all it's like for instance, you go to the city, it's all types of high ass grass everywhere, right? But you pay taxes. Why the fuck they not cutting that shit down? You understand me?
Exactly.
All that shit plays a part in your psyche. Like damn, and you start like I was told. Where you live might look like shit, but you don't have to dress like shit. All that shit plays a part in your brain being a product of your environment. You get what I'm saying? But then you go to Hazelwood. This back in the day though. But then you go to Hazelwood, and they look nice as fuck out there. Like y'all ain't that far from us, bro. How come y'all shit cutting looking nice over here? But you drive to the city, though, shit look fucked up. They won't fix the cracks in the sidewalks. They won't do none of that shit. And I already showed Polo, didn't I, Polo? On that, when we was on the map, and I showed y'all Central West End, and then right across, bro, I had showed them. Then you cross Delmore High. Look, all that shit plays in your head, bro. These little kids' head, you understand? Because some of these little niggas, do y'all know here in St. Louis, some niggas ain't never left the South Side.
Motherfuckers ain't left the city, and St. Louis small to remind you too.
Exactly, the South Side is the biggest side of St. Louis. Niggas ain't never left the South Side.
That's crazy, bro.
So you see
it's just like out here in East Oakland. I know some cats that never left the Bay.
Right. That's why I said I was fortunate enough to leave, man. I was able to go to California, Detroit, and see other walks of life. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, that shit will play on your motherfucking head.
You know what? When I was younger, I got to witness another walk of life. When I was younger, I didn't appreciate it. Now I want it. And
that's talking about when you went to the military?
No, the country living. Going to see where my grandma grew up at, and then going to South Carolina to see where my grandpa grew up at. I'm looking at this like it's hell at that age. I'm looking at this like it's hell. No neighbors. Boring. The closest, country, huh? The closest neighbor is 3 miles away.
Now you just want peace.
Now I just want a piece of that. Right. I want a piece of peace.
But that's 3 miles. But think about the other stuff that's in between all of that. Your neighbor's 3 miles away. You know it's land you own.
All that land, bro.
All that leads back on the equity. You see
all
what
that acreage.
All that acreage you own that's money. You see what I'm saying? Like things like that. Also, Votech need to be taught, but we need to be teaching finances in school.
Because you know what?
And we need
right before you hop in, can I say something real quick? Because I was just thinking about that too with the whole kids thing. I think my grandpa said it, my grandma said it, and I've heard you say it. People were supposed to be married by the age of 25.
Right.
Facts.
Imagine getting these kids certifications like that. So about time they reach that age, they both are well established.
Yeah.
And then they can come together. That just broke a proverbial generational curse. And I hate that saying so bad. I hate it so bad. But
you're supposed to get a house in your 20s, have it paid off by the time you're in your 30s. And you still young then, all you doing is paying a light bill. Light, electric, water, and trash.
Right.
That's like being rich, bro.
And paying taxes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's it.
And in some cases, you don't even have to.
Right. And in some cases or in some states, you don't have property tax.
Got property tax out here in the Bay, bro.
Yeah, in Maryland, you ain't got no property tax. They don't pay taxes on food.
Wow.
And see, and I wish I made one of those decisions when I was younger. We've all had that opportunity to do something when we were younger. Like I wish honestly that I either joined the military soon out of high school or I became a plumber.
Well, that's
I wish
combination, my nigga. Come on, go explain that. That nigga
or a plumber.
Yeah.
Because now I realize a plumber will never be out of work.
Oh no, you damn right about that. And
or
you got so much work on the side.
And think about it like this. Say, for instance, all the utility workers just go on a strike, right? Water services, all that. They're gonna call in plumbers.
Oh yeah,
hell yeah, from all over.
For all they're gonna call in plumbers because they're somewhat familiar
with. They gotta pay them what they want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're not going to say no.
And the building a house process, all they do is just put a few pipes in.
Yeah.
To the sink, washer and dryer.
Yeah, and fit them. That's all.
And then they out.
Yeah.
Then they out.
That's why I said we need trash men, we need plumbers, we need electricians, we need HVAC. And them jobs pay dividends, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like,
and they all lead into having your own business if you want to.
Yeah, the freedom with a plumber, the freedom with being a plumber, and then the security with being in the military.
Yeah, there's nothing that can replace those jobs, bro.
No. Like with the military, the security that comes with it. You know, without a shadow of a doubt, no matter what goes on, you are going to get your check on the 1st and the 15th.
Facts.
You know exactly when you're going to get paid. You know exactly you can eat. You know exactly where you can eat with your family if you don't have any money. You know that you will be clothed because they're constantly giving away clothes on military bases. You know for a fact you will be okay.
Right.
That's security. Now being out into the civilian world again, I took it for granted. I took it for granted. I took a lot of that for granted.
Yeah, but imagine, my mother, go ahead, my bad.
No, I was about to say, if I would have went in early like that, 18, I'm 34 right now. I'll be up for retirement.
Already in. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'll be up for retirement with full benefits right now.
Yeah, my mother husband a veteran. And he gets so many perks being a vet. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
But no, that's real though, man. And a lot of people that, like you said, man, but it's all gonna have to stem. Like all of us on here, in a sense, is OGs. We talking to each other. This is something that when you catch a kid that actually paying attention, you had these type of conversations with him. It may seem like it's not going nowhere, but when he become the right of age, he might run into a plan like, damn, I remember I was telling OG, he said the same thing, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's that it has to. It's a each one teach one type of thing, bro. And it's not saying like you gotta go out and preach to the masses, but you just do your part. Everybody sees a kid every now and then, or know some people. You know what I mean? I try my best, bro. I do, because I feel like I'm doing a disservice because I had my OG. I had OGs look after me like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too.
OGs
Yeah,
be like, why you out? Mike, the one of the reasons I started selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you out here, bro? You smart than a motherfucker. Like, and he was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he's like, nigga, why? You know what I'm saying? You need to be doing other things. You know what I'm saying? You know, he looked at me as a knucklehead. He knew who I was. He knew who I was packing. He knew what but it was something in him like, bruh, out of everybody, he looked at me like, dude, you ain't no dummy. Everybody else get arrested. You don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you need to, think about your life, and stuff like that. And like I said, it didn't register right away. You feel me? But when I went to Cali and got hemmed up and then came back, all that shit I was like, he right. That shit didn't do nothing but catch up with my ass no matter where I went. I still end up in somebody's cell. And when I came home, nigga, bruh, tell you, bruh, I was telling, matter of fact, you on here, tell Polo, nigga, what every day I was coming home, nigga, I was drinking a bottle of E&J and just staying in the crib.
All right, I'm going nowhere.
I wasn't going nowhere, nigga.
Nothing extracurricular outside the door.
Nigga, I wasn't getting hemmed up. Fuck that.
I
you know
feel
what I'm saying? And the E&J was fine with me. I kick it. And all I did when I got a job, I just went to work. That's it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that shit.
I was not, you know what I'm saying, about to play my life no more.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like I say, it didn't hit me right away, but it eventually you know what I'm saying? It was like, all right, let me go get this shit together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what happened.
But along with OGs, I'm pretty sure there was an elder in your ear telling you not to do that shit also.
Yeah, growing up, I heard it. But the thing is, what if nobody ever told me nothing? I would have been a monster.
Facts.
See, and
they would have had to put I'm talking about, they would have built a jail on top of me, nigga. I was already a problem. So
that's what I'm saying. We need elders. We need elders too.
Right.
Elders.
We're gonna become elders one day. That's what I'm saying. Starting here and just keep it going. You get what I'm saying? And when you do that, hopefully you rub off on somebody else. Even somebody like I said, I didn't know you, Polo. Right?
Nope.
And we had great conversations about this shit. You know what I'm saying? You never know who you bump into. You know what I'm saying? I talk Chappelle. You know what I mean? You know, stuff like that. And that's how you get this shit going. It just, you know, and you may encourage somebody to open their mouth because sometimes niggas just feel like the world is worthless. Really, it's not. You know, it's about, like we just, this whole conversation was about recognizing this problem, and the problem is really within. Everybody got their hand, everybody want their hand out talking about what the white man ain't doing, but you got to ask yourself, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
That's right. Absolutely.
It's like what Kennedy said when he said, "Don't ask the country to do things for you. What are you doing for your country?
Don't ask the white man country what they can do for you, but ask yourself what can you do for your country."
Right. Well, it's the same thing about black folks. Don't be asking white folks what they can do for you. What can you do for your black folks?
Right. That's real.
What are you contributing? You know what I mean? That's what we need. That's the teacher from coming up. People think, oh, I'm not cutting no grass, nigga. I'm glad I was cutting grass when I was a kid, nigga. That stuff teach you something, man.
Exactly.
Get out and go get it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid. They tell me how to socialize, knocking on doors and shit. When I first started doing it, I was nervous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
But you learn. You fucking learn. I shoveled snow. I did all that shit. Now, I ain't about to have my son out there shoveling no snow. What, nigga? You got 3 sons. One of them niggas better shovel that snow.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The fuck you mean? They should be wanting to get out there. You shouldn't be out there doing it. Like, it's crazy, bro. And that's a true right there. What I just told you is a true statement. That's not made up. Had to tell a woman why your son's not out here.
Right.
Why
when they should be.
Fuck
right.
You mean they not got school today? It's 3 of them niggas. Get them all out here. They can use my shovel. You know what I'm saying? That don't make no damn sense. You crazy?
Real, they should be out there getting busy. That's facts.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, Slick, I'm about to find out in a little bit because it just started snowing here.
Yeah,
it's snowing in Kansas City right now.
Yeah, we're about to get in a couple hours too.
Yeah, boy, it
y'all
like
got that
school's already closed.
Yeah, school's closed. They the girls over at grandma's house.
No, we ain't getting no snow out here in the Bay though, but it is cold.
I want to go to work. I want to go because I still got a lot of shit I want to buy. I ain't done.
I feel you.
Shit, and I got some ends to make up because I got them playoffs coming. I got them big bangs coming.
Oh, you got the playoffs already?
Oh yeah.
You gonna StockX?
Huh? No, but they on their way. Not no foo-foos. They not no foo-foos. They not no foo-foos.
No.
We just found the plug. We got a plug.
I got
but
I got some too.
He's somebody we can't name though.
I'm at to holler at y'all then.
Because he'll get burned.
Feel me? He got that size 13 on deck?
Well, man, you had to we hit him up. How long ago was that, Polo? About a week, 2 ago?
Yeah.
Like he knew he legit. I'm gonna say that I can't tell how we know he legit, but he is. And sometimes you got to get hella early, bro. Because
Polo Slick, I'm gonna hit y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna hit y'all in tomorrow. See what's happening.
Boss Life, what's up, boy? Man, I ain't been over here, man. Shout out to everybody coming over to Slick Fit TV. Y'all know I've been missing a minute, man. But if y'all been following me over there on GMT Boxing on that judge's table, me and Polo, man, y'all know where I've been, man. But yeah, it's
Boss Life, what's up with bruh?
Yeah, right. What's up, Boss Life, man? It's nice seeing y'all, bro.
Hell,
yeah,
dude, legit. I got
no. I said I'm gonna hit you to see if you know what I'm saying. See if you got that 13. I'm gonna hit you tomorrow for sure. I'm gonna text you.
All right, because I got them patent ones.
You got them patent ones too?
Hell yeah. He got them, and I waited too long. I'm saying, dude, stuff. It's probably gonna be slim none if he got that 13. I'm letting you know, because we had to hit him up early, like, oh, hey,
you
know what I'm saying? Because I waited, and I think I only waited like 2 days. Them motherfuckers gone.
Hey, bro, you know they doing a restock on
I was like, damn.
Sneakers tomorrow, Jordan birthday.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
They doing a whole restock of different stuff.
They're supposed to be doing this cool grays, the patent breads, and they supposed to be doing the playoffs too. They supposed to be shock dropping the playoffs tomorrow, allegedly.
Now, I don't know what they're gonna do to them players because they pushed them motherfuckers hella far back.
No.
Lucky.
I think they was doing a shock drop tomorrow. Who I was watching? I forget his name though, but yep, he's matter of fact, they did a shock drop today on the patent ones because they had a something on the sneakers app like a live video or something where you can just, you know what I'm saying, ask a person some questions and then they just shock dropped them just automatically. Damn. Shit was crazy, bro. I couldn't even get up on it. I was hot at work. I was hot. I couldn't even get them things.
Bro, you don't know how I felt on Christmas popping up in them dang things when nobody had them.
Things hard, Polo. I'm already knowing.
He had them hella early too.
Man, bro. Polo, why you didn't text me, bro? Should have texted me.
That was before I had your number.
Okay. You got it now, bro.
Damn. I was so mad. I was like, motherfucker, but it's all
good.
Man,
I still want them things,
I ain't missing this.
I still want them things. I think I'm gonna have to go StockX or Go route to get them things, bro.
I just wanted the motherfuckers to stay exclusive for a while.
No, they dropped down in price though too. They like under $3 right now.
It's gonna go back up though.
That's the thing that kills me because I got a pair of shoes that nobody want, and this motherfucker hitting for bread right now.
Which one?
It's those Twist 12s. The all white with the hint of red in them.
Oh, you talking about the all white? Yeah.
They shut up. That was crazy. That's what I'm saying.
What was that? That Jordan documentary. Everything shot up after that.
Yeah, after that.
The Last Dance shit.
Hell yeah. Went to the Kobe documentary kid.
That's hella
What'd you say, Slick?
Huh?
What'd you say, Slick?
That when that Kobe docu drop.
Oh, it's gonna get crazy, bro.
Dumb,
I'm already knowing.
Dumb, stupid, bro.
It's coming.
My friend will be sitting on a gold mine.
Yeah.
You saying Nike stock gonna go up?
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a pair I never said. My brother bought me a pair of Kobe's for my birthday. You know I still got them Kobe's, bro, don't you? You remember that?
You said what's up? Oh yeah, yeah. At first I was thinking you was talking about Greg, but now I do remember that now.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
I still got them.
Look, you got a gang of your Kobe's go, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. You know, I had about close to 20 pair of Kobe's.
It's been a year.
I was like,
it's been a year since you done
it. I was like slick hard for that. I wouldn't have.
Damn, it's been a whole year.
Yeah,
it's been a whole year since you did that.
Yep,
that's crazy.
But I kept the ones I want.
Matter of fact, this is when we started the
podcast, right?
The boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the boxing last year this time, right? Oh yeah.
Yep. We had a very good year, man, on that boxing tip. More to come too, man. We ain't gonna do no keep rising, bro.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? GMT, man.
Damn right, for life.
Red corner, man.
Yep. I know what it is, man, but I ain't gonna stunt, man. Where I'm at is 307. I'm projected to go to work, so I need to take my ass to sleep like I'm going to work. So
shit is 108 out here, bro.
Like I said, I got a lot of shit that I still want, so only way to get it is to get money. You feel me?
You ain't wrong.
Or we can just start robbing niggas again.
That too.
Man, we too old for that shit, man.
Yeah, you right. My knee don't work the
same. We ain't old though, but I'm just saying, bro.
They got shit to do with my finger. But okay.
You feel me?
I mean, I could drive.
Right. Go shit. Everybody just gotta play a position. We'll make it.
Exactly.
Shout out to Boss Life for showing up, man. Now everybody cool, man. Shit, that fucking live we had that time was still iconic, bro.
Which one?
Well, Boss Life was telling us what was going on in Texas, where they was like basically raping boys and shit like that, and they had a case out there where they wasn't doing shit about it.
Oh, I remember that.
That shit. That was a good ass live Boss Life got on, because everybody know Boss Life for talking shit and fucking around. You know what I'm saying? Boss Life got on my shit and actually was spitting some real ass shit, bro. I appreciate that, because he could came over here and did the same old. He got in. He got that grown man talking in him. You hear me?
Yeah, Boss Life, that's bruh.
Boss Life kept that shit 100, man. And I was like, wow, like he had some shit. And then his story, Boss Life got a story, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If I served him correctly, he had shit. He know his dad, his cousin shot him. His dad brought his cousin over, and his cousin shot him.
Man,
that man went through some shit, bro. Shout out to Boss Life, bro. One day maybe he'll get on here again and let y'all know, man, why he the
only make you stronger though, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Hey, Slick,
you know what?
Hey,
go ahead.
Hey, Slick. Shit, we gonna have another one of them the music live, remember?
Oh,
that
all
epic
that
one
shit.
you had?
Yeah, all that shit coming back, bro. Like,
For sure.
like I got all the equipment now where I can do that shit now. For instance, like, let me give you a little sample or something. Like, I'm just building my little. What I'm gonna do is so I don't get caught. I can start making mixes with other instrumentals and shit. So, like I said, that shit on the list. So I've been acquiring shit. Like, I don't know. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little shit like that.
Okay, a little horn. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like I can control the audio, turn up and down, and now while y'all on here, all that shit. I got it playing while you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's happening.
In the background, so my mixes will be seamless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I still got the sound effects with the record scratching. We'll still be doing like, the $1, $2, you know what I'm saying? Requests.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I remember that live. That live was epic though.
I don't know if you ever heard this. I don't know if you was on there. Did you ever hear this? Hold on. Let me cut this up.
You are now tuned into the judges table. Representing the 314 in St. Louis and the 816 in Kansas City. Here's your hosts, Slick 50 and Polo J.
That's tight. Hell yeah.
So we working, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Hell for real.
We want all our shit to feel like shows. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, that's what's happening.
Intros, all that good shit. You feel me?
God damn, where people coming from?
Hey,
people coming in.
They coming in.
I hope they hitting the like button, hitting that subscribe button, man. Like I say, GMT. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Black Hoodie Energy. That's the other channel. Go subscribe to that channel. If you ain't subscribed to Slick 50 TV, subscribe here too. We trying to run it up. I ain't playing either.
For real.
If you come in, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, man.
Don't cost nothing, man.
Podcast is back. Black Hoodie Energy is back. Well, I'm back.
Back for the first time.
There you go. Back for the first time. You took words out of my mouth. You know what I mean? But yeah, bruh. I'm finna go ahead and vamp out on y'all. Appreciate
I'm going to go to sleep, and I'm not going to wake up until about noon.
About noon?
About noon.
Guess what? I gotta get up at 7.
Yeah, me too. I gotta be at work at 7. I wake up at 6.
Yeah. I'm enjoying my day off.
As you should.
So I'm not waking up until noon.
Right.
Man. Even on my off day, bro, I wake up like around same time.
All right, man.
All right, man. Y'all be safe, man. For real.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
About that time.